Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
Baby hustle, but the nothing. Know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep well by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
Baby hustle, but the nothing. Well by my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when I was not around.
Joining us.
Certain people that I know.
Hey everybody, welcome to the House of the Princess, where we're 50% righteous and 50% ratchet. I see you guys are in here. I thank you for coming in. And look, we top off the show before we even get in here. Thank you, Miss Easley, for becoming a member of the channel. Look, I need y'all to follow behind her and get on in. Let me get a shout out. Let me go to the top. Y'all look, some of y'all be early up in here and I'll be watching, and I thank y'all for coming in. Plum, 7 streams. Mo, these are my nice and shiny armor. I would like to send a shout out to y'all. Renee D, Sandra Richardson. Some of these are my day ones, and I appreciate Sassy 1965, Jam, Jazzy Cuteness. There go my night. I see your family. Natasha. Thank y'all for coming in. Candace Lane. Shay, that's another nice and shiny armor. Look, she telling you what to do. Come in as you're on your way in and you're telling everybody to come in the room. Stop and press the like button. If you're watching this on the replay, please stop and press the like button. I also want you to stop and subscribe. I really need your support. Don't cost you nothing to subscribe and to support us, support the channel in any way that you can. I love it. Press the notification bell if you like what you hear or like what you see, because I'm definitely looking good. So you should like what you see. And if you want to make sure that, try to press all so that hopefully YouTube will tell you every time that I go live. Songbird. Y'all, you making me feel good. Hey, my bishop. Let me see who else in here. Of course, my Miss Weedy Pooh, another night. Duchess Miami is in the house. Okay. Thank you, Evangelist. She was the first member. Thank you. Now, look, we got a few things. The church announcements are not going to be long, but I'm going to tell you, as I say always, get your cool beverage and have it in here, whether it be water, whether it be wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Come on in here and get it so we can have snacks, we can have drinks. I got a meal over here. Oh, look, here you go. You kicking it off with the super chat. Thank you, Evangelist. Love you supporting the glow up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Just Simply. Look, I am going to be honest. I don't know what the hell is in this cup. But if you saw me on Instagram, this is day 2 of drinking. And I don't really drink. So I'm speaking slow so that I just won't make a complete ass out of myself because I'm feeling a little bit litty and I have been drinking. Your hot tea is fine. And I don't drink. So y'all know I don't drink. So I only drink a little bit. It don't take a whole lot. and I haven't eaten a lot today, so I'm trying to soak up the liquor. I got some sugar, but when I'm done with y'all, I'll probably go lay it down. And I hope we have some good laughs tonight. Um, y'all, getting me high and drunk is like not nothing fun. All I'm gonna do is laugh at you and act a fool. Thank you. I love that y'all are using the emojis. I wish I could see them in StreamYard, but I have to flip over to um YouTube so that I can see them. So yes, if y'all see the green icon next to a name, which I thought it would really have. Let me see the other colors because I don't know what the hell they make me change the colors. Oh, you can see it on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, everybody's purple and green. If you're lit green, I'm gonna see if I could change the color of that too. So they're members. Come on, Miss Winnie Pooh. Like Yvette. Yeah, it's purple. Yes, you got your you got your cool beverage. You got a wine glass. Yes, I was ready for it. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. So yeah, this is my headband. I'm gonna find some and I'm also gonna look on Amazon. I'm gonna find some more headbands since I'm letting my hair grow a little bit. I wanna get a sew and probably put a little piece up here and just wear some weave and let the hair rest and let it grow a little bit because it's long enough to braid most of it, but you gotta have you gotta have them little African hands. You got to be able to pull my scalp out to get it braided real good. So once we get it going, I'm gonna have some other stuff. What you mean your cool beverage ran out? You don't never run out of cool beverage. It could be anything. You better go get you some Gatorade or some water or something. Thank you, Mo. I'm trying to make it good for you. I got some other emojis. As soon as they let me add some more, I'm gonna put some more on there. We're gonna sit tonight, not drink. You got the cup and the glass. Now look, yeah, I'll put the some people don't drink out of a glass, so I'll put the red cup for some and the glass for others. You know, you might feel a certain way that night. So that's why I put everything in. Yes, go ahead. Get you a refill. Jose is here. Yes. I figures can't do that. Thank you, Miss Easley. Now look, today's show is gonna be real interesting. What have we let's finish the church announcement. So if you want to be a member, matter of fact, I done forgot. You can hit the join button. Hey, Lady C Red. But let me go into what is this? The customization of the settings. Let me go find the link. I'm gonna pin it to the chat if you so choose to be a member. And I'm gonna turn it on probably. Oh, here we go. You can look at it's in the chat. Not Joe the Ho. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of weird. I'm not drunk, but I still know that I'm not all the way there. You guys order Subway. Look, I was at the Cheesecake Factory and I made a new friend in my ladies travel group. And she's gonna be on here soon. I should have told her to be on here tonight. But my ladies travel group is women all over the United States. And we go kick it. They have chapters in different cities. And we're all about women's empowerment, healing, and all kinds of stuff. So we do all activities. I don't travel with them like that, but I look to start doing so. They literally go all over the world. I always have trips. Like I'm hoping that I'm able to get things together and go to Punta Cana with them for a celebration for my graduation because it's like the same weekend that I get out of school. So I'm looking at doing that. Next weekend I was gonna try to go. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but they're going to be in New Orleans next week. And they have a chapter in New Orleans, they have a chapter in Houston, chapter in the DMV, a chapter here in Chicago. Yeah, come on, Black Diamond. I love it. So one of the members, she came from Maryland. Shout outs to her. And I don't know, she had me drinking for 2 days. We went to brunch yesterday and split a bottle of champagne. And she was like, we were downtown shopping on the Magnificent Mile. And I knew she was leaving in a couple hours. She was like, I want to go have a Mai Tai from Cheesecake Factory. And I ain't never had that shit before. I'm like, okay. Man, I took one sip and the rum was hitting it. And when I had nerve enough, this is actually part of the second one, not the first one. I'm a lightweight, but I'm going in. I'm celebrating today being a lady of leisure. And I can do what I want to do right now. And just being happy and being fun. I want everybody to be happy and fun. So we had a good time. And then I hadn't really eaten like I was supposed to. So I took all my food to go. And I still have some of the food sitting right here. So I'm trying to cushion it down. But this is some good eating. I ain't gonna finish it. I promise you I'm probably gonna be asleep when it's all said and done. Oh my God, yes, my gym friend had for me drink out of the rig. She said, take a regrets with a glass in a minute. Good evening, Princess AV. I can use a glass right now in one minute. Oh, look, we can talk about the men's. That travel group sounds awesome. Okay, so look, it really is. She's gonna go. She's also helping me with my personal weight loss journey because we have a trainer and shit, some finance men, okay, from over in Jamaica, and they do virtual training, and sometimes they come on the trips with us, and they train and teach classes while we're on the trip. Yeah, you can come get some. So they're gonna be training me. They help with your nutrition and everything. Do they have a chapter in Vegas? I'm not sure, but we do go to Vegas. We travel all over the place. So, and then once you get in good, you might want to start your own chapter. You never know. So, we do all kind of stuff. So the women come from all over the United States, all over the world. We go to different places and we have workshops. We go have fun. We go kick it, all that good stuff. So for us, it's about having a good time. And sometimes the fellas come with us too. Like if you got a little boo boo, the boo thing that you got or a husband, sometimes they kick it with us too. But most of the time, it's about the women. Look, I'm trying to get this lip gloss to look like something on my lip. Do you say church announcements instead of Alice? Okay, I'm gonna change it to that because I just always automatically call the church announcement. Hey, Tony, I'm glad that you're able to find catch a live. This is gonna be a weird live. Thank you, Karen Frazier, for becoming a card carrying legal member, as Black Diamond said. What they find? Oh yes, they real fine. I'm gonna have her come on the show. She was gonna come on the show anyway, but I'm gonna have her like do a whole show maybe next week. I know y'all want to do makeup. I was gonna have the makeup artist last week, and she couldn't come on Monday, so I'm gonna have to do that on like an off day that I don't really have my regular lives. So like a story time and stuff like that. Yes, they are fine. When I tell you they got body yada yada, like ain't no fat on them. None. None. They just cut up. So that's the men that do it. So they young and they not young, but they, younger than what I tolerate. And yeah, they do well. I was sitting there talking about them at the retreat, and he was telling me, really that when it comes to our weight loss stuff, that the food is more than half the battle, which I'm sure a lot of people will tell you. Sorry for that. um, but food is a half the battle, and they take lots of pictures. Look, we have lots of pictures. I just have to get the okay to show them all to you. But there's some stuff on Instagram. I could go on the Instagram real quick. Good to see you doing your show like you always said you were going to do. Yes, Tony. I've been here. I'm getting consistent. I'm growing stronger or whatever. So y'all tell me, I know the crowd is small right now. And I know why the crowd is small because, like, look, we got people everywhere. On my TV, I'm watching Deb and Busy Blue. I think Nosy is on. Everybody is on right now, but I appreciate all my twos and fews. Everybody who supports me, I love it when you come in because you don't have to come in and watch me. Okay, you could be doing anything else, and you could be anywhere else outside of here, but you're here with me, talking with me, and spending your time with me. So I love you. Yes, we all do. So it's a few more arrangements and announcements that we have to get. So at the top is the join button. I put that there. Also, I'm going to, how do I, let me copy this. Oh, wait. I got a form for y'all to fill out. Those who want to fill it out. Princess AV's college. If you are looking to get on YouTube, I know a lot of y'all been harassing me and be like, okay, well, I want to be in a class, and all that. And my YouTube class has already started. The people that um asked to be in the class, like they asked to be in the class like a long time ago. Okay. So we've started. I'm trying to get this link for you. How do I share? How do I make it live? I don't even know. Okay. I think this is it. Add video, add section. No, 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 no. I don't know what's that, girl. You're sending me stuff right now in the middle of the live. I can't look. Okay, so here we go. I just left my skateboards right there. This class. Thank you, Shay. Tell them about your lip color as well. Yes, I just got it off my spare spoon. This is House of the Princess Pink. It's not out yet, but it'll be out soon. I'm trying to order a shot box so that I can take the pictures appropriately for some of the merchandise. So the marketing is right. So I just put in the chat. That's the Google form. If you are interested in being in the YouTube class, that's what you fill out. You'll be on the waiting list. Thank you. Um, you'll be on the waiting list for the class when the next time it comes up. See, look. Thank you. Y'all make me feel good. I plan on having all kind of hands out and stuff. I want to equip you to be able to go into social media content on your YouTube page and thrive from it. And I want you to have everything that you need to thrive from it. I can't control what you do with it, but I'm going to put everything in your hands so that you will be able to maneuver and to be great when you're on as great as possible. It's going to have marketing stuff, more than just here. This is how you use YouTube. It's going to have that, but it's going to have all kind of elements, social media content creation, how to build your following, all kind of stuff like that. Well, you saying thank you, Miss Easy. Thank you. I guess you're welcome. So the that'll be the waiting list, and as I go along, I'll put more information out for that. I keep the classes small so that I can work more one to one with my students. So it just got to be like that right now. Okay. So we're supposed to be talking about dating in the new millennium and finding a prince. So my co-host today is really, really sick. She might be watching. I hope she's going to sleep or something like that. Because she didn't sound too good when I talked to her a little while ago. And she needs to take drugs. Tony, just fill in, click on that Google form and it'll take you there and just fill it in. Um she's not feeling good. So I can still talk about dating in the new millennium, but I know she had a different vernacular on it, definitely than what I've experienced. Or we could talk about something else. So put a one in the chat if you still want me to start speaking on dating because she's going to come back on another day. Or two, if you want to talk about something else. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. And you know everything is interactive here. I can't wait. Look, when we gonna have after hours, when we have our members only, I know more than two people voting. Come on. Oh, there she go. Talk about something else so I can come in another day. Betty. That don't mean we still can't talk about it when you get here. Oh, sugar woogers. Who's members only? I don't know. Oh my god. She is so petty. And then this is my brat too, okay? She real bratty. Because there's plenty of room in the castle and the next door. Yeah, she gotta come across the moat. Look, we got 1-1, 2-2. Uh yeah, look at they looking for you to get well. Look at my brat. Get well, so singing the whole yes, I will. You only get one vote, Shauny. I'm down for whatever one or two. What? Okay, so look. We got y'all. Y'all only get one. It doesn't matter to me. I'm flexible, but don't have any input on the dating. What are we voting on? Okay, so my guest host is in the chat. She like really sick, and it's either we going to continue to talk about dating in the new millennium, or that's one, or two, we talk about something else. That's what we at today. Anyway, look, I be done talked about your favorite YouTube stuff. So that I can participate. Miss Sweetie Pooh, I'll make sure that you can participate. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do after darks at least once a month. And most of them gonna be like so uh talking with a sex worker. Interviews with sex workers. We don't want no special just that's my boo. She all right. Spoiled ass. Um so what we gonna talk about then? If y'all forgot about that part too, but I can go with the majority. What's the something else? Exactly. What is the something else? I did have other topics. Let me see. You want to talk? We're gonna make this into a storytelling. Have a great show. I'm taking the treat now. Oh, sugar. I'm gonna check up on you. I'm gonna have to be in the block and come over there and see. Lord, have mercy. She wasn't gonna look like her profile picture. That's why she was. And she had a cold. So she be wanting to be extra cute. You gotta call. You gonna call us? Yes, I am. I do plan on asking Nosy if she would like to participate. But I got a lot of sex workers, that I happen to know or have affiliated with. What is this? That's the castle. I didn't make a custom castle yet. So that's what it is right now. That's the castle. I've been catfish dating online. We could talk about that. I told y'all I did the story time before about the guy. Technically, I call it a catfish but I knew who he was. I met him on the internet, and this is why I don't like dating people off the internet. Like, let me see you. And people say, oh, it's the same thing. You might not know who you fudging with. Excuse me, but I don't feel that way. That's why I be having my pickup. I don't want y'all to think I'm no avatar activity. That's a good subject. So, Diamond, thank you for becoming a member. We got memberships for everybody's price point right about now. But you just know, certain things only have certain points. Oh, we're gonna talk about Sinitra's I gotta get all the details. I don't have all the details. But Sinitra, this is off subject. Her talent show is gonna be popping, and it's gonna be open even to the people that's members of my channel. I think you have to look. I think it's the Baron and the Baroness on up, and it's a cash prize. It's a cash prize. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all. So look, you met your fiance online. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm scared of internet dating. I'm legit scared of internet dating. I know, like, I have friends that have gotten married and they're really, really happy with the people that they're online. But I met that scoundrel on Facebook through somebody else, and I thought I was trying to vet him, and it still wasn't enough. And maybe it's because I'm more naive than the average person, but and I went for some bullshit that I shouldn't have went for. But he really presented himself and presented the situation much different than what his lifestyle really was. You said we both were Avatar. um he presented himself, he had all these lies, and because most of us were virtual, it was easy for him to manipulate and maneuver um behind the internet. It was crazy. Okay, it's nothing. That's other folks is finna be live. I don't care about them. So he didn't have an avatar. It was just that I really didn't know his real life. And come to find out, he was engaged and living with his fiance. So I just, I haven't had good experiences with people on the internet. They scare me, things I've seen, people putting you in the trunk and shit. I'm just not with it. Online dating nowadays is almost like meeting in person. I met a dude at a site, and he had 14 kids and was living with one of his baby moms. That is not like living, like meeting a motherfucking person. Because, like, for me, I can't feel your vibe through the computer screen and through the telephone. Like, I can read your spirit better when I'm around you versus through the computer. Like, if I meet you in person, I'm gonna be more hands on with finding out where you stay and shit like that. Going through your pockets. It's just something different for me. It's a little bit different for me. My daughter met someone on the internet, and twice both were failures. Damn, that's messed up. Yeah, I mean, it's just those are little things that I look for. I knew you. Internet dating is trash, in my opinion. A lot of men were looking for them loose booty, nothing serious at all. I gave up on it years ago. We talked on them. Yeah, and see, my thing is, you know, you got to go through blocking people and shit when you're on the internet. That I feel like it's more of a long courting situation. At least it should be in my eyes when you date online. You got to look through the pictures, and you got to put yourself out there. So somebody might be pursuing you and their asses is ugly. I feel that it's a lot more perverts online than usual because they're able to be their free selves without fully telling you that they are fucking pervert. They looking at your ass and titties. They're going to find all your pictures from your Facebook. They're going to check your IP address. Like, people is weirdos, okay? They're going home jagging off to your pictures. If I just happen to see you walking in the grocery store, or ladies, like, you look for a man at the hardware store, go to Home Depot looking good. You might find something up in there, or Lowe's or something. It's different. If I'm not feeling you, I keep walking. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing on me. But you got my Tinder picture, you got something to hold on to. Um, you got to talk to you, they be harass you. They're just weirdos. It's less contact with the weirdos. At least this person actually comes out their bedroom and out their mama house to kind of see. Then you can ask the pertinent questions. You don't have to be on the phone as much. Now I've seen you. I know what you really look like. And let's go out on a date, hopefully, if you're that type of person. Why women seem to be okay with a piece of man versus a whole one? That's like the Tootsie Roll answer. We may never know. Because they tell us that, especially black women, that the older that we get, the probability of us getting married and having someone gets lower and lower. And it's a fact, especially if you got any degrees or anything like that. The probability of you getting married is low. So they tell you, then you got people like Kevin Samuels and shit out here serving it up for these women. And you just be thinking, well, I just want something to hold me at night. Let me get this. So you might want to, get dick down, So, hey, online for narcissists and psychopaths, you could be whoever you want to be. That is my thing. You can be whoever you want to be. And that's problematic for me. You could build up a whole persona, and that's not you. I meet you and I can get your license plate. I could stalk your motherfucking ass and follow you home and shit. I can't necessarily do that on the internet. And yeah, I did tell a little bit something about myself. Don't tell nobody. I exited stage left real quick. After he told me about them 14 kids, I had to find out about his roommate, baby mama, a few days later. At least it was days and not weeks and months. But motherfucker, that's one of them first questions. How many kids you got? Because I don't want to be their mama. Fuck you and them kids. I never enough to try to move in with me. Because he was a hobosexual. He was a hobosexual. Yes, bum and his finest. We should do a story time about that. That's funny. That'd be funny. How did that go? Call in with that tonight. We sent pics back and forth. We used to Skype and Yahoo Messenger back in the day where it was cam. Yeah, first thing you do, I'm gonna cam. I want to see your background. I want to see how nasty your house is, what you driving. I want to see everybody in the house. And see, now I got to call you at all times of night and shit to see cam because I done learned my lesson. And he used to cam me, but he would wait till she was at work and shit. I want to see everything. Man, I have fucked somebody. And I went over to the house. And baby, you would not believe that it was a woman that lived there. It was gym shoes everywhere, lying across the wall, furniture on the floor, liquor bottles and stuff up across the walls. Like, I just knew that this was a bachelor pad. And you would not believe that was that man's baby mama, girlfriend, whatever. I was like, well, what kind of woman keep her house like this? Why she ain't got no pictures of herself? Why she ain't got no pictures of her kids? Like, I have been fooled out here in these streets. When I was in the MC, okay. Well, the automatic curse demonstrator. I have dodged some bullets. That's why I ain't never been married. This is a hard no for me. I'll pass on the online date. Okay, Trav. Royal guards be on their ass. I was on Plenty of Fish and I was not getting the type I checked off on the requirements. They definitely are the yuck category. I canceled my membership. I've heard some good things about Plenty of Fish, but again, I've heard a few bad things. I'm not on that, so I can't say. I should do an experiment. We should, if I won't get in trouble. Let's go on a dating site. Or who want to be the guinea pig? We can control a situation. We'll help protect you. Somebody that want to go on the dating site, and we could look and see what kind of peoples is on there, what kind of date we could get. All I can say, I just remember eHarmony, Craigslist, and Tinder murder. Yeah, see, I be thinking about that kind of stuff. It scares me. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely homosexual. These dudes think because chunky women. Oh man, I am in a group, and they think like they be talking. Some of them be talking crazy, like chunky girls or fat girls or BBW, BBWW, whatever. All them W's. Like they got low self esteem all the time, man. I just got a little bit of weight. That don't mean I can't get no penis. Penis come in all sizes. They coochie don't have no face. They gonna fuck. Okay, they gonna fuck. I don't need no validation. Background checks, Miss Easy. That is where I am with it nowadays. Like I want to do a full background check on you before I date you. Believe it or not, the young man that I converse with on a consistent basis said that he did a background check on me before he decided to present data. I was like, damn, okay. He said, I already know about you, okay? A lot of streamers, I gotta check out the background and see how you living. I'm calling in the middle of the night because you ain't getting me this time when you got a woman and she in it. Nope. Answer the phone, asshole. Dre, you mad? I can't even. I gotta take an allergy pill. Now my ear eye is itching. Look, I met my husband 28 years ago when our mamas introduced us. If we would have met online, I wouldn't have dated him. Ooh, well. Hey, Mr. Reed. We in here getting lit. We had to divert a little bit on the subject today. These days it's necessary. I'm like, look, if you can't agree to a background check, then don't bring your ass around here, okay? I need to do a credit check to know if you stealing from these people. Okay. I need to know if I'm ready to buy a house. Are you eligible? What is your credit score, sir? How many jobs have you had in the last 3 years, sir? Because see, some of them trick your ass. And they'll tell you they have a job, and then their asses don't have no job. Or they be job skipping and shit, and they don't have no stable income. And then they be asking you for your shit. And yes, if you just coming on, I've been drinking. So yeah, we having a good time. My man like all this BBW I got going on. And my weight ain't never stopped me from getting any man I ever wanted. And I'm dark skinned too, babe. Come with it, sis. Thank you, healthier than you, male with male. Healthier than you. Healthier you with male. Thank you for becoming a member. I just saw you over there in Busy's house. So I thank you for coming. Like I know everybody's kind of spread thin, so I understand. I met my ex online. Come to find out, our families grew up together. Online dating is the new dating. They say 60% of relationships start from online. Start, but how do they finish? Are they still? Are you still together? Shit. Especially during the pandemic, I bet all y'all asses was on Hinge and Bumble and Tinder and plenty of fish and shit. These men nowadays want somebody with knees like Megan and they have dinglings like Smokey. Oh my God, you sound like Sinitra now talking that shit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, please. Let's not talk about that's an after dark situation about these men PP. And they sit up there and walk around like they got BDE. And baby, you ain't working with nothing. You don't even have no energy for me. I can't feel nothing. Like this is my thing. I'm not feeling. It's not doing it for me. Now look. So the story. Black Diamond, I'm gonna have to make you a mod and say I told y'all the other day I was gonna talk about this critter. So I might as well talk about him now. Um So let's see how I'm gonna go about this. I didn't meet him online, but I met him like in person. I have a tendency to date people who I've friended, who I've known for X amount of time. Um, you know, and so I think that they somewhat vetted. But I've made mistakes in my life, and so there we are. Still single, not married. Um, so goddamn it, how did he find me? I was washing my clothes on the corner, and I was gonna go get me some chicken, and I was washing out my blankies at the laundromat. I was standing on the corner, and just happened I was standing in front of the bus stop, but I was really going through my phone sending a message, and I heard somebody call my goodman name, which don't happen on the street. So he called me by my goodman name, and it was correct. I turned around, and he looked so much older, but I knew who it was. I was like, hey, hey. And he was like, you need a ride somewhere? And I was like, no, I'm just going to get some chicken. I'm still in here washing or whatever. And, that was the long and short of it. We exchanged numbers. He was like, yeah, I ain't seen you in a real, real, real long time. And I was like, cool. I wasn't really thinking nothing of it at that moment. And so some time came around. He was like, well, Drew Hill and them. Yes, I was minding my own business. um, we could take you, to a concert, out west. And so I was like, well, okay, cool. And he didn't. He ended up not taking me. I didn't pay no attention to it, didn't care. Because I was doing some things and going through some things. And so look at Black Diamond, she gonna get that range. And so I sat up there and months went by because it was warm outside. It was like July, August. Well, he asked me out on that date. Yes, Drew Hill and them. Tell me what you want. Hey, I was for it, okay? What do you say? I never thought I'd be anyone that Avatar chat world thing. It was just on there for friends. And he was one of my friends on there. Plus, he had his RL picture on his profile. So I said, hey, look, you're going to have to come on in a minute. How long was y'all friends? How long was y'all talking? So it was warm outside then, no coat, somewhere like around now. And then I really didn't really hear from him. And all of a sudden, around Christmas time, I think it was. And he was like, I want to see you. I was like, and he had inboxed me and he had no erroneous ass name on Facebook. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And he was like, it's me. I was like, oh, well, you ain't got no picture up, sir. Your name ain't up here. I don't know who it is. Yes, you was finna get cussed out. I was like, okay. So I went over to see him. And the only reason I went to his house is because I had known him from childhood, literally childhood. But he was on some other shit that I wasn't on. He was on some fuck shit, just like any man. But I wasn't going. Yeah, good story. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna have y'all call in. I'll see you put in some years. That's a lot of vetting. That's a lot of vetting. Okay, these people don't vet like that. Excuse me. Where's your water, princess? Across the room. I'm in the house. I'll be okay. Stop. And so I went over there and he tried, he was talking, we was hanging out talking about bullshit and talking about some shit from 20 years ago. And God darn it, he pulled the old, would my back hurt. Do you want a massage? lit. Like I'm like, 20 years old again or some shit like that. It was 2 years. We took our time. Yeah, well, you did right. I can see that if you took 2 years. That's different. Um, so this is for the replay people, so y'all can see this. Uh, so he did the old, you need a massage. Sure. Well, you want to lay down on the bed? Hell no. Hell to the no. What I look like? Well, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying that I'm not finna lay on this damn bed. Yes. Plum, you gotta catch up. So I was like, I let him kind of rub my shoulders. I sat right in that goddamn chair with my my sweatshirt on. You not coming here to? Yes, I am. Texas said, time to go home. Pretty much. Yeah, that's how they get you. Man, you be massaging my neck and you be massaging my vagina next. But I didn't have no intent on none of that shit anyway. I'm like, I ain't seen you in 50 years. Oh, Marcella, why? Oh my God, thank you, Marcella. I love you too. Who is this talking to me? You should be on my show. Are you messaging me? That means you're not watching. Thank you so much for the super chat, Marcella. You behind, Plum. We gotta catch up. Who still fall for that our age? He needs to step his game up. Like it was like serious. Hilton and a massage. Let's talk. So we sit up there and he pulled an old massage trick out the hat or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, sir. So he couldn't get on like that. And so he started trying to get close to me, all up in here. I was like, mind you, we ain't went out on no date. We ain't been talking on no phone. We ain't been doing nothing. Like you just went from 0 to 60. Just because you've been knowing me for X amount of years don't mean that I'm just gonna give you easy access to the pussy. Apparently you ain't had none allegedly in a while, and you just thought that, yeah, I'm comfortable. I said, let me tell you something. Yeah. Let me tell you something. The person, the child that you knew from 25 years ago is not the woman that you know today. The young girl that you knew in college is not the woman. With kids that, today you can get the hell out of my face with all that bullshit. Hey, Keaton. Thank you for coming. Hey, thank you. So, he come in here trying to get this good cat, and I don't know what the hell he thought I was, but I just let him, go ahead with that shit. So, um, they be killing me with these old ass games. I just told him, I was like, look, I'm not that, this is a whole woman before you. And my little jewels down there is virtuous, okay? Once I put this cat on you, it's gonna change your life, okay? So and trust me, it did. So he sit up there and was like, well, okay, well, I kind of thought you was gonna be one way, but you are different. I'll take the time to get to know. I'm like, let me get on up out of here. Well, you sure you don't want to stay longer? No, no. It's snowing out. Said no. Okay, I got kids, all that good stuff. No, I just don't. No, men think they always gonna wear you down. Okay, they think they're gonna wear you down in order to get the cooch, and that doesn't work. I'm too old for that silly shit. That's the last time he would have seen me. Well, here I go. And look, they finna get this range. Let me give you this range. It's not a wrench. We have ranges in here. I can't even see. Yeah. Oh, but you gotta come to the meet. We gotta have a moderator meeting. You got to come in the moderator chat though. To stay a moderator. I'm finna cut some people off. Yes, he was one of those. Kofa, I thought you was easy, Weezy. Yeah, no, it wasn't that easy. I made him wait and I made him talk to me, at least try to court me, humor me, okay? So this is when you don't vet enough, and this comes with the let's do better. I ask these pertinent questions, but this is why you got to start doing background checks on everybody, okay? When you got to go to work, I need to come up to your job and spin around in a circle and know that you work there and see where you at. Okay. He had a little bullshit ass job. It really wasn't doing nothing. He was in a divorce and had 2 kids, and the wife and the kids stayed over in the house and he stayed over here. And that part was fine. I didn't never have any problems with that part. Okay. But let's fast forward. So we kept talking and talking ourselves into a relationship. It wasn't hard because, again, I knew the person. And then all of a sudden, as the winter goes by, and I'm going to tell you everything, it took a year for everything to manifest. It was a couple of times I just stopped dealing with him and I didn't talk to him. And the explicit photos on the phone when it's not that type of party. Yeah, I don't do the dick pics. So I didn't get those. There was a couple of times I just separated myself. I had some things I was going through my life and I really didn't talk to him and I didn't mess with him. So we went from one winter to the other winter. So we came official, I want to say like November-ish. And he was like, he had already expressed some narcissist behavior. But he said he wanted to be with me. And they all do. What can I say? So, this is grown women talk. I'm gonna catch it. Keaton, you gonna have something. It's some men in here. You might have something to get to this conversation, okay? So we sit up here, and I say November is she wants to be official. I said okay, cool. So then he was having a hard time, and me being me, I'm gonna help you. Christmas time, I was helping him buy gifts for the kids. I wrapped them. I took his gifts that he bought and I wrapped them all together. I made them beautiful. I hadn't even met his kids, okay? But that's the type of person I am. And what else happened? We was cool. But I started noticing that he was becoming more and more dependent on me. Don't ask me for nothing, okay? Don't ask me for nothing. And then he didn't have no job. I had a guy to try that on me. He was mad because I wasn't impressed by his D and told me it was a long time since he had sex. And I was like, so my body is supposed to be accessible to you just because? No. So, in the chat, just chilling back. Okay, hey, can we go? So, he didn't have no job no more, but he got high all the time. So I had a problem with this. He got high all the time, and he had some way of maneuver. He wasn't selling reefer, which I probably could have respected him more if he was. Okay, he wasn't selling reefer, but he had a way. It was like he was a rep. It's kind of like Avon type of rep. Like once you sell so much, you get free stuff. A Mary Kay representative. He was the weed man's representative. If I get you so many customers, then I get a bag today. And I'm sitting here like, well, after a while, I'm like, you smoke good, and I don't smoke. And I was like, I remember having a conversation with him, like, well, I wish that you would put just as much effort into getting money as you do getting your free reefer. Like, what are you doing during the day? I'm up working. Give him a little bit. I was literally working, and then he started being possessive. I was teaching my kids to dance. Like, everybody knows my schedule when I have one. And I be teaching the class, and this fool would call, and I'm using the phone for music, for Bluetooth, and he would call knowing dead ass that I'm in the class. Hey, what you doing? Motherfucker, I'm busy, okay? And would call to make sure that I actually answered. Sir, I ain't interested in cheating. I done got off work early to go teach these children, and I'm with my child. Like, go to hell. He was smoking up all the product. Yes. And then I was starting to get irritated because, sir, you didn't have nothing to do on your own time. You were just that into me that you didn't have nothing to do but to bother me. And he would go over his friends' houses and play video games during the day and do various stuff for his grandmother and all of that. Then his car broke down. So he had to start using his mom and his grandma car. And he had an Audi, so he didn't have all the money to fix it. You know how expensive that was. And then he wanted to sell it, but then didn't want to sell it for the price that people giving it to him because it needed to be fixed. There was a security guard at my job, fine as hell. But when he needed me to print out his bank statement for the divorce he was going through, almost fell out the chair. Balances $1.27. Nothing but hard ear bubble gum for you. Yes, and look, I didn't get the bubble gum half the time. Okay, so I'm not getting no benefit from you smoking reefer every day because I don't smoke reefer. Then, because I don't smoke and I don't like smoking in my house, I did give him a little. In my coupon room was way bigger than what it is now. After a while, it was the out porch. I was like, well, close the door and smoke there since it was wintertime, because I told him he had to take his ass outside. I'm not going outside. I was like, you can go home then, motherfucker. You know, but it's still my house. And then I let him smoke in the back room, and then he would sneak and smoke in my house when I was gone. And then I had white carpet, so he done got ashes on my car. I'm like, sir, like, you done got ashes on my carpet. For one, I could tell you smoking in my house. I don't smoke. I could come in the house and he could have smoked like 2 hours ago, and then I would smell it right in the fucking door. How you know? How you know? This is my house. I have air freshener all around here. I know I'm an asthmatic. I know when you smoke it in my house. I asked you to respect me, and if you're going to smoke, go to the out porch, close the door, open the windows to the back, or open the back door so that shit can air out that way and not come in my house. Respect me. Yes, he was becoming a liability, and yes, he was disrespectful as fuck. So I'm like, if you're going to ask, you're going to try to sneak in my house and smoke in my living room, like you drop ashes, you could at least clean it up. And then he trying to act like he didn't do it. I'm like, my daughter's the only other person here. I don't smoke, sir. Fuck out of here with this shit. Like, come on now. And I make sure I had a carpet clean. I make sure that I cleaned the carpet. I'm told I am too picky. Dating history not long after I had 3 stalkers. Wow. I cannot get any updates via you guys. Not much. Stage left. And so, and all this happened like from November to February. It was very short. So we got that issue. And then I'm like, okay, Christmas time, you ain't got no money, sir. Excuse me. So I'm hustling from left to right, everywhere. I'm gonna get some money, okay? I'm couponing, I'm selling stuff. I'm out here at the flea market. I'm working. Doing everything but selling ass, okay? So I'm trying to make ends meet, and you coming over my house and you're a liability. Thank you for becoming a member. So then it was the weed. Then it was like, okay, so I'm like, if you're gonna be over here, keep clean. You don't help clean. If you're gonna have your reef around here, keep your paraphernalia in my room. Keep it with you at your house, whatever. Here I go. I go back there. My neighbors come back there to buy some stuff. His drawers in my back, and I'm sitting up here thinking, well, like, well, what the fuck was you doing in my back room? That your dirty drawers is in my back room. Like, I just couldn't get with it. Like, I know you did this fuck shit on purpose. Then you leave the blunt papers on my back room on purpose. Like, for real. So now I start going off, and I gotta look like I'm a bitch, because of that. He just watch you hustle while he get high. Yeah. So, then they tell me, then you must be depressed because you don't have anything going for yourself. Like, you don't have no motivation to do shit. Okay. For too long, we all go through periods. Like, for a little time, we be like, okay, fuck it. But like, this was months and months and months. Like, how is you happy with no money? I don't know no man who is happy with not having no motherfucking money. And I don't know. He would have been put out and banned from my house. Yes. So we would get into it because of the disrespect. For one thing, you ain't got nothing to offer, but then you gonna disrespect me on top. So this fool, I'll be working, I'll be coming home from work. I'm talking about I ain't got my clothes off from work. And he be like, so what you gonna make for dinner? No, sir. I would be to think that since you didn't have nothing to do, then maybe sometimes you would make me dinner. At least let me decompress when I got home from work. Telling people my insurance don't cover. So then, what else he do? This nut. He would do shit like that. He would stalk me. Then I would have to fight him and start sending him home and all that. So then there was a couple of instances that he really got beside himself. So this was a super winter. It was like super cold. It was a couple of days. It was 30, 40, 50 below zero. So then like they didn't cut out school and stuff. I don't even want to go to work. Snowing too much. So one day, this nut, he gets on the phone. He would get up earlier than me. I'm not a morning person. I know some of y'all been calling. Look, I might cuss you out. I try not to, but don't call me early in the morning. And I would get irritated because sometimes he would get up earlier than me and it would wake me up. And he would just get up early to go smoke reefer. And I'm like, who lives to wake up early to smoke reefer? And you don't have nothing planned for the day. But watching sports and playing video games. Okay, do what somebody tells you to do. So he's 80 below zero, something stupid. And his friend called and his friend say, well, can you have company? He's like, of course, yeah, it's my girl. Like, yeah, you could come over. I was like, oh, okay, whoever this is, whatever. One of his friends I hadn't actually met. So this fool was gonna come over my house like at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way to work. And my daughter hadn't gone to school. So he was like, he finna be over here. And I was like, no, sir. He's not finna come over here. Why not? I said, my daughter is here. What the fuck is wrong with you? And he was like, so what you say? He was like offended. And I knew he was like, what you saying? I said, would it look like me having two, well, I said the other word, 2 dudes in my house and my daughter in the bedroom sleep. And I don't know this man up in my room. God forbid something happened to her. Then y'all be talking about what kind of mother is me that I let two critters stay up in my house, my daughter laying in the bed sleep. You out your damn mind. He was offended by it. I didn't care because that was important. That was important. I was like, I'm sorry, you're gonna take your ass out there, and I don't give a fuck if it is 40 degrees below zero. I got to get up and go to work. You gonna get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna smoke in here over my daughter. You ain't getting no dinner. We're not an exclusive engagement relationship. I got boundaries. Okay, sis. If I can work one job for 51 years and he can't work 1 week, boy, bye. No, dream. What you gonna get? We ain't married. Okay, so I don't know why that tickled me so much. So I cussed his ass out. I bet you he went out there that motherfucking cold. Baby, you must love that reefer real good, cause shit, I would have been sober that day. It was so damn cold. I was mad. I had to go to work that day. So, God damn it. That was one instance I was like, this is over. So he did, have some pipe delay, but it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was just okay. Maybe I give you like a 7. But the thing was, after a while, it was not pleasing to me. And so I'm going through the situation with my fibroids, and I hadn't even fully gotten to the stage of where I knew that I would possibly have a hysterectomy. Like, I hadn't even gotten to that point yet. I'm sick and I'm going through a lot of changes. I'm changing birth control, and this nigga want to ask for some pussy. I don't want your dick on somewhere, sir. I'm sick, okay? Have some empathy for me. And then he want to try to stick it in your ear and all that shit. Get the fuck away from me and go home. That's how I was feeling. Like, you really don't care for me. And it was a turn off. That was a major turn off for me, because I want you to care about me and what's going on with me. He would have been out the door soon as he thought he could stay in my house while I was going to work. Um, he didn't, I'm thinking like, man, do you even care about what's going on with me? Or are you just caring about whatever is going on with your sexual needs? You need to go jag off. At one point, I said, you need to go find you another bitch, because this ain't it. Like, I think I really just started trying to get rid of him, and he wasn't quite just going after a while. And he was like, one day he was like, I think you just wearing a pad because you just don't want to have sex. I said, motherfucker, do you think that who wants to wear pads and thick ass pads just be wearing them? If I don't want to give you no pussy, I'm not giving you no pussy. I'm just gonna tell you no. Like, these are stupid ass arguments that I had to have with him. Like, I had never encountered that foolishness before. Just blessing. I'm back every time the convo gets to pop in my phone. I talk to my mom and dad. Mm. Now you know why he was single. He was lazy, complacent, and broke. Ain't always about the eggplant. Nah, I'd rather say it's not. Like, I didn't even want it no more. You was done with him. Like, okay, and here's the piece of resistance. Like, he made me just the money part. So you broke. Okay. He had got a bullshit ass job too, but he was still broke. Like, shit that you do when you 20 years old type shit, cold calling and shit. One day, well, first of all, he was walking distance. He was tall, so he could step lively. He could walk to my house, but it was cold. So once or twice he asked me to Uber him. He wasn't gonna drive, to Uber him to my house. And I went along with that bullshit a couple of times. But in other times he would drive. Okay. What really got me was one day he called me or texted me. And he said, can you PayPal me $2? Okay, I had to get this shit out. This motherfucker said, can you pay me $2? Can you PayPal me $2 so I could go get a blunt? You know what I was doing. Why that shit don't hit the same way you Tyler Karen. Yeah, it's like I don't even want your dirty dick. Yeah, he consider hell no, we too grown for that. Boy, he asked me to PayPal him $2 for some blunt papers. I was like, what? I said, first of all, one thing you don't do, because I don't care. Cigarettes, alcohol, and reefer are not necessities. Don't ask me for shit. I don't ask you to get my nails done, my hair done, or take care of me. Or if I just like to eat sweets all day, I take care of myself. So if I'm taking care of myself, I'm for damn sure not taking care of none of your habits. If that's your habit, you go ahead and take it. If I did crack or I smoked reefer, excuse me, I could never see myself talking about some, hey daddy, can you buy me some tops so I can roll up? No, I just, can you buy me a nickel bag, please? Like I just can't see myself doing that. I don't give a fuck how broke I was. Okay. My habits are my habits, and your habits are your habits, and you should be able to support them whatever they are. Okay. I have little secret addictions. I'll take care of them. Nothing is detrimental, but everybody has their vice or something that they have to have. Yes, these last $2. Sweetie Pooh, this is real. And you might can see it and you might be mad. Oh shit. Because it's on my fan page. That was one man that you didn't have a pride issue when it came to a blunt. So yes, um, this fool said, I said, well, I don't support habits. This fool had been fighting with my daughter over the Pop Tarts, eating her Pop Tarts. And that's equivalent to the man eating the fruit snacks and the juice from the kids. Don't take from my children. I can't take away from yours. You don't come take away from mine. That's her shit, okay? And I let it be known that when it comes to stuff like that, like I buy everybody in the house their own stuff so we don't have to fight over anything. So, but one thing you don't do is you don't take away from the baby. We try with them too. See, they always mess it up. Yeah, I never ask for shit like that. I drink my wine and my wine coolers, and I don't beg my man to buy for. Yes, I think some things you should just be self sufficient on. Especially when you just dating. Remind me of Troy the Waiting as Hell. Yeah, without the cocaine, it just wasn't quite that bad. That's the baby's. Yeah, yeah, he eating the kids who. Oh hell no. So I'm gonna have to change the name of this live. So we're sitting up here and he asked me for the two. I was like, no, I don't support habits, baby. And he was like, oh, so but you'll get me a pop. What if I asked for $2 for pops? I said I might do it. But I said, I don't know why you would need a Pop Tart. Like you over there by your house, ask your grandma and your mammy for that money. Why are you asking me for money for a motherfucking blunt? You got working friends and plenty of friends, and they can't put together and give you $2 for a blunt. I see a problem with that. You smoke with them, you getting your reefer for free. I wouldn't give a fuck if you went out there and shook a cup to get $2. It's $2. Go in your grandma change drawer and scrape up $2. I just couldn't do it. So, hey, Leo Queen. Thank y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So I sit up there, and he asked me several times, like on different occasions, well, can you give me an Uber? Can you give me $2? I'm not giving you no motherfucking money for no blood. Now is when I want to go out. I got to make sure. Well, I get shit for free a lot because I just make it that way. I go to the movie premieres and stuff. So yeah, okay, I got 2 tickets. Boo, come on out here to the movies with me, you know. And it was a couple of times. Yes, I've done that too. Why couldn't he ask his family? I don't know. Maybe he was asking them for the cars and shit. I don't know. He had to put gas. I don't know. But he did some fuck shit too to piss them off. And so I guess he stopped asking. He should have got some food stamps for the household. He ain't work. He would have got them. I don't know because he can't claim the kids. The woman claimed the kids. I don't know. Thank you, Shay. I was going in and out a bit with him, you know, and I had got very agitated, and I would send him home, and then he would be like, "I'm sorry," you know, and just like a narcissist, he would act right for a couple of days, and you know, I'm gonna do better. Okay, I got this going on, and I was like, okay, you know, let's see. So then Christmas time, he's the big nigga. I'm not used to dating these big old cows, great big people. So he I got him something for Christmas. I treat my men well, okay? I do. If you act right, I'ma really act right, okay? And so I'm was done with his ass, yeah. Um I had to talk him right into getting back in the house. You can't come stay over here, sir. Okay, because he had fucked up over there real bad. You know, I let him stay for like 2 nights. Now you got to go apologize. At that time, he was in his late 30s. So he was far beyond the age of accountability. And so I got him something for Christmas because I get everybody something for Christmas. Okay. Um, Sat up there and I looked at somebody in the store. It was Macy's at that in the store, and I said, "Well, you big? How tall are you? You know, what size clothes you wear?" So I said, "Okay, you about the same size. Let me get him a shirt." Got him a couple of things for Christmas because I don't believe in leaving people out in Christmas in my house if I can help it. So he told me that the clothes was a little bit tight. Now by then, it was after Christmas. I really wasn't fully feeling him. I just was tolerating him. Um, One day I went to Water Towers there earlier, and I took the shit back, and I got something else. And I ended up getting something for my daughter and something for me. I said I'll worry about him later. He's a grown ass man. You know, I'll take care of him. I ain't worried about it. So I'm in Water Tower, and he say he's again nagging me on the phone when I don't want to be bothered. I literally like ran away from home that day and didn't tell nobody where I was going. And I went shopping and had a me day. Huh. I'm in Bath and Body Works. This fool say, what you get me? Nothing. You still agree? Shay already in Walmart. And so he was like, "What you get me?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And everybody knows I'm obsessed with Bath and Body Works and perfumes and stuff. And he say, "Well, you took my Christmas gift back to the store and you ain't get me nothing. You get I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but you traded in and gave something to your daughter." So, yes, that's what the fuck I did, sir. Why is this a conversation? I do what I want to do, okay? And I actually think that that's something that you had laying around from another dude and you just decided, and I cussed his ass out again. I was like, first of all, you know good and goddamn well I didn't do that. And if I wanted, I constantly had to tell him if I wanted to go be with somebody else, it's my vagina. I know how to go be with somebody else. I don't have to tolerate you and your fuck shit and your bullshit. Get out of my face with this. And he would do things just to antagonize me because he know that would irritate the shit out of me. I understand the transition, but you gotta try. Don't depend on the female. I would have told him I got the same. Yeah, I didn't feel bad because he didn't give me nothing. So hell yeah, I wouldn't took that shit back. Fuck you. Okay. You said this not long ago. Yeah. So now I'm telling the whole story. So when those are like pertinent memories, I remember. So now at that point, I don't want to have sex with you. I promise you, I've never not wanted to have sex with somebody I was with. Like literally, like nothing. Just go. I would have said to all my other dudes work your side. I think I did say something along the line. You broke. And it's like not you not broke, but you broke. Like you don't want to do nothing about your brokenness. And I would sit up there and wonder, like, what kind of friends do you have? Like some of the friends came from before, like childhood, but I'm like, these are not your motherfucking friends. I don't know nobody. I know man that could sit around and be broke and do fuck shit and have working friends and family members that will allow him in their circle and just be complacent with his instability and him not being a driving force. Like birds of a feather flock together. So I felt like these were not his friends. Like if you friends with drug dealers, they gonna serve you. They gonna help you deal drugs. You gonna help them do something. Like they're gonna help you get on. Even if they help you get on legit, like they're gonna help you do something. Not, you know, they don't want no broke dudes around them because they know broke dudes ain't getting no pussy. Like, you know, they know what it takes to revolve around the world. So I just couldn't get it. They are not your friends if they allow you to be a bum. Hoes hang with hoes, ballers hang with ballers. Like everybody has their time up and down, but your character stays with you. And I'm like, nah, what kind of people is that over there on the other end of the phone that you're talking to every day? Oh, that's your girl. And then one day I saw it. One day they was on Marco Polo. I saw it at the corner of my eye. Two dudes was sharing a hotel room and they was fucking two other broads across the room. And I said, y'all do nasty shit like this. Like, what kind of people is y'all? And one dude was in the bed naked, and the other girl was walking around there. Like, it was just really weird. And I'm like, y'all couldn't afford two separate hotel rooms? And what type of hoes is y'all? This is better than Lifetime. And then refill consultant. I got nervous out there. Ah, yes, they gonna front you as son. So, he was a friend. He was a friend in the first place. So I took him out of the friend zone. I should have left his ass there. So, so it was another time. They left me out. I looked through the Marco Polo and he's going through the things. And this dude, don't no Fizz, you know my light skinned family, my white people, I love you, but I don't I have to say this. but I don't want to sound racist and offensive to white people. This motherfucker laying in the bed with his girl, and it was a white trash crackhead meth head type bitch. Like she was dishonoring her white privilege with what she looked like missing teeth and all this kind of stuff. I was like, that's his girl, like that's really her. So now he come put me on camera like I'm the prize, like I'm like one of the better ones. I I just looked and I was like, these are your friends. Some of them. He said, "Call it is what it is." I was like, she looked disgusting. Like who laying with that? And what kind of I just, and his association with those people made me just really just dislike him as well. Even further. So Shirley says, say what? I feel like I need to take a shower right now. Since I felt dirty all of the sudden. This story is. I was like, no, sir. And I was like, this is not it. This is not it. So I was just trying to tolerate him after a while. So I told him I didn't like him no more. I basically told him that. And I'm thinking, like, man, I ain't gonna give you none. I'm telling you that you broke. Yes, I could write books. Like I'm telling you in all kind of different ways that this ain't it. Okay. No. Oh, here we go. um, so I sat up there and that took me aback. That was a message. How I'm feeling. I like need a shout out to this episode. Well, we've been drinking the whole time. Um, you need a drink and tell these stories all the time. Like I'm gonna start putting on members only for these stories. I would try this like good to purge on these girls. Dang, I'm late, and I know by the way you laughing, I done missed some good stuff. Hey, back. Yeah, the princess Conica. And so, um, it came to a head. And look, I'm finna put the if y'all want to call it in the chat, I'll put it. It came to a head. Look, I have a friend like when I was really young. She was like, if I didn't know you for real, then I would think that your life is a soap opera. She said that like when I was young. Thank you so much. She was like, I would think you'd be lying about some of the shit that goes on with you. But yeah, this is real shit. So about Valentine's Day, I done left them alone and come back. So again, the hustler I am, I'm making Valentine's Day baskets and stuff like that, and I'm trying to get some money because I need some at all times. And so I started hustling up on candy and stuff. And people that get high, they want to steal all your snacks and shit. And then I was gonna be nice to him, make him a basket. And I was slowly getting candy and stuff and getting stuff for my Valentine's Day baskets. And he started going in my shit. And I recall vividly telling him, don't go in my shit. It's for a purpose. Don't eat my shit. Don't bother my shit. And he got offended. But I didn't care. And by then now you know that I'm like really just like disgusted with him. So I'm extra mean. Okay. And then he had eaten some of my candy. So now he would go and fuck with me while I was at work or I was going. I ate your shit. I did this. Get out of my house, sir. Um, and one day, like right before Valentine's Day, he was fucking with my shit again. I was like, it's on my table in my house. Leave my stuff on. Well, no, because it was my house. I'm not finna burn my stuff and not the kids can. Damn, we are a lot of like. So I sat there and I said, look, this is not gonna work. We going back and forth. And I got real pissed off because he had said we had got into it and he was like, I was gonna fuck all your shit up in the back. So now I'm on guard. I'm mad. And when he says that, you're talking about my paper towels and my soap and stuff, which is my livelihood. I was making $600-800 every 2 weeks selling paper towels and dish detergent. I hustled hard, which I'm sure to go back to real soon if I can. And you fucking with my money with your broke ass. You're not finna take from my children. You asshole you. Because you want to get even with me. And that's the way I feed my children and take care of my child. I said, no, you wasn't. I'm just saying. So the one day I had slowly kicked him out already. I had just let him come back for the day or so, whatever. He said, I am aware, I just don't care. How much he's kicked in for smoking out. So he started fighting with me and irritating me and baiting me early in the morning. Now I'm real pissed off because he did this shit in the morning time and I gotta go to work. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's backtrack one more time before the final breakup. Right before the final breakup, he woke me up early in the morning fucking with me. On a Saturday, my off day, 8 o'clock in the morning. He wakes me up. He literally takes his big nasty ass hand and does this and wakes me up. I'm mad. And I wake up like, what? And it was a question about some sex and being with him, something. And it was like an ultimatum. And I was like, I know you fucking lying. And he started fighting with me for about 5 good minutes. I was like, you can get out, sir. And so he fussing and carrying on. He getting his shit together. So I guess he thought that him getting ready to leave I was gonna be like, well, baby, don't go, type of shit. So I'm fussing. Now he wakes my daughter up. And to get out of my house, you had to go out like 3 doors: a regular door, a screen door, and then an outdoor off porch. So I'm in the middle of the doorway, and he's fussing with me on his way out the house. And he's standing there putting his gloves and stuff on. My daughter comes from inside the house. I have never seen her do something so ignorant in my life. She said, why is you still going back and forth with him? Walks past me in her bra and shorts, okay? And it's wintertime. Walks past me, walks to the door, opens it, stands in the snow, and has the door open like you can get the fuck up out of here, okay? She didn't say nothing, but she threw his ass out, okay? So he turns around and looks at me. And at that point, I knew it was very problematic at that time. He looks at me like, so you ain't gonna say nothing? My daughter kick you out, motherfucker. You got to get the fuck out. Okay. He walked out with his lip poked out and I didn't care. Now I'm mad and I'm hard to go back to sleep. Like she kicked him out. My daughter has never expressed any feelings about anybody I had dated. So I knew that she was very agitated at that point. Anyway, I would have never let him stay in my house while I was going to work after he did that smoke when I told him not to. Hey, thick girl. Send me a case of paper towels. I got your money. Okay, I got to re-up now. I hadn't bought anything the whole pandemic. So I'm just not getting short. I used to do all the same hustles, East Basket and all. And when I decided, man, it's over for you, bro. Well, we know now, funny wake up. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Don't even stand on the sidewalk. Oh, he know what it was the wrong thing to do, messing with my dad. Yeah, he knew he was fucking with me. Yes, she had enough. It was a wrap for Buddy. Good job. Miss from the time to go. Yes, that was too much. She was like, let me sign off. I love it. You know, and she did it so respectfully. I just couldn't even say that. I was just astounded. I was almost ashamed. I was like, oh, okay. If little sis say you got to go, sir, you got to go. Okay. But she usually don't say nothing. She be like, that's your business. I don't care. So now we fast forward to about Valentine's Day, almost Valentine's Day. And he fighting with me in the morning. He just picked a fight with me, just fucking with me. Okay. And I felt like he was bullying me a lot of times. Okay. Um, I just believe he was trying to bully me, and I told him that. And I'm not going to go that way. You can't bully me. You know, I didn't come too far away. He knew about me being bullied in school because he was there. Okay. And we're not doing this. Done had enough eating up all the snacks and shit. Oh, the kids be waiting for that one chance to tell the boyfriend how they really feel, especially if you fuck with their mama. Um, my son don't have no. Now he don't have no filter. He just be like whatever. That's when the Chinese whatever come out of me. He gone. So I said, well, you have to get out of here. Okay, I'm done with you, and I don't want to be with you no more. I'm trying to get ready. I'm about running late. I literally went to the back room, whatever little paraphernalia that he continually, purposely was leaving in different nooks and crannies and stuff. I took a little bag, like a little shopping, a little Target bag, and I got his shit and I put it all in there. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in there. And I had it like right by the door of my room. And I couldn't wait for him no longer because I knew his point was to antagonize me to the point that I wouldn't go to work or I would fuck with my job. And I just would not give him the satisfaction of that. I'm not going to be unemployed like your ass. Okay. So I said, get out. Make sure you get out and leave my key. So I went to work. I had to be at work at like 9:00, 9:30. Okay. And then he was going back and forth with me on text messages. That's what me, yeah. Um, and then he started talking about, so that's why I ate your shit. That's why I did this. That's why I did that. So now you're antagonizing me in my job. And so now I can't perform and function the way I need to function. And then he said some triggering things to me. So I'm like, this man is at my house. So now my boss is also my landlord. So I'm like, look, sir, I really need to go back home. You know, my boyfriend is at the house. I don't want him to be there. I allowed him to stay there. I'm breaking up. He's bothering me. I just need to get him up out the house because he talking about he ain't leaving and whatnot. So now I got to deal with that. Y'all silly. What did you say that? And waiting to exhale. Well, you know, that's different though. So I was hurt by that. So now my nerves bad. Cause now I'm in the Uber on the way back home. And I'm calling the police while I'm in the Uber. Like literally, I had to call the police. And I called my good friend. He watches sometimes. I don't know if he's watching today. He is the person that gave me the influence of House of the Princess. That's my Mikey Pooh. Well, at the time, Mikey was the security guard for the CTA. And I said, what are you doing? I don't want to go home alone. I know you don't care for him. I almost called that man's name. I'm trying to get him kicked out the house. I said, the police is on the way. Can you come? He was like, oh shit, I'm at 95th now. I just got off work. Come on with it. I've been looking for somebody's ass to beat. So, yes. So, um, he was literally there in my house by the time I got there in that Uber. And it wasn't that far. The police was there too. They was pulling up. He told me that's why I ate your shit. I would have said, well, you didn't think about it. So would have called the police and sent a threatening text as well. So I get there, the police tell him, well, you can't, sir, you can't go in there, but we gonna go in there with him or whatever. So this fool sitting at my dining room table like he was halfway ready to go, talking on the phone and shit, looking like, well, what the fuck is you doing in here? You know, and he legit acting a fool. And so I'm like, just get him out my house. I don't care. He don't have nothing here. He don't live here. I've learned my lesson about people staying in your house for a significant amount of time and they live there. No, 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 no. I said he lived down the way there. That's where he stayed. And so they was like, sir, you got to go. And he actually was giving the police a little lip and giving them a hard time. So one of the police, and it was a white cop too. He was cute. He pulled me out the house and he was like, look. He was like, you sound a mighty aggressive. Has he ever went upside your head or nothing like that? Because we itching, to fuck somebody else. I was like, no, officer. It was like, I was like, no, officer. He never went upside my head or nothing. But he was like, yeah, he was like, he aggressive as hell. And my partner was like real good about this shit. And so I was like, no, just, I'm trying to be amicable about it. Just get him up out my house, have shit there, and tell him to give me my goddamn key to my house. Let that be a lesson for all not to deal with someone who has nothing to lose except you. Yes. Trap rat syndrome. Try doing the opposite of everything they should do. Just get your stuff and go, sir. Yeah, I like coming to your house and you come to mine. You know what I'm saying? You should have had a taser lighted ass. No homosexual allowed, no job, no cooch. Dusties keep the trap. Like, not the cop was cute. It was a couple of them. They sent 2 squad cars. Don't let them get mail. Yes. We got to be together before you be doing that kind of stuff. So I've been waiting on a reason today. So he sound like my stalker ex for real. So he sits up there and he gives them a hard time. Then he wanted to act like he ain't have my keys. I said, God damn it, they was on the table. Tell him to give me all my keys. And he was like, what y'all gonna search me? Like he was just really doing the most. Okay, like you needed your ass beat. He knew he was a big nigga, so he was trying to, flex. I'm like, sir, just get out. And then when he finally, his rag came, he finally got out. He was just being difficult. Okay. Almost got his ass beat by the police. He was like, give her shit. Don't take shit of hers, that don't belong to you, and get on out. And he had left a couple things. He had skedaddled so quickly, we couldn't even catch him. So then, of course, I was upset. It still was the demise of a relationship, and I felt kind of goofy. And I started crying I said, I'll take the bus to work. I started crying. And by the time I got to the end of the block, I was done. I don't know what came over me. I was like, oh shit, that's all right. Motherfucker. Oh shit. He consoled me, my friend consoled me, and that was the end of that. They got real angry when they had to sleep on that red light. Yeah. You got this. Oh shit, I was over it so quick. I don't even realize that I was over it that damn quick. But I had mentally removed myself from the relationship and I was done. I would have burned up anything he left. I hate those type of ninjas. I know what type of ninja as the women. We definitely will say you ain't gonna tell me to leave twice. Once is more than enough. When the world flip. Yeah, I think it might have been that. I was just like, oh, okay, let me go back to work. That was it. That was it. That was the blood of Jesus telling you that you're not gonna do it, crowd. Right, if y'all want to call in, y'all call in real quick. Hit that like button. Yes, share the video. Yes, please, please like. So I was over it. I went back to work and I worked my day. So, of course, he had to block me from everything on social media. Okay, bro, whatever. So he sat up there and blocked me, and all of a sudden, a couple of days later, excuse me, he's calling me from the internet. Thank you. And so it's early in the morning again. And I'm pissed off. Like, why? Why? What do you want? I hate that, basically, I hate that we broke up like that. And why you call the police on me type shits. And I'm like, but because I asked you nicely to leave and I can't contend with you. So you got to get the fuck out. What did you expect me to do? And he went back and forth like he wanted to make up, and I just really wasn't there. And then at the end of the conversation, he was like, well, I could never forgive you for calling the police on me. I'm like, well, what the fuck is you calling for then? And that was the end of the conversation. And that's probably one of the last times I've ever spoke to him. But I do know he's been on my new Instagram page and my new YouTube page. God bless you and your children too. Oh, why they do that? You're not the one who broke up with Juice. Not the cop car. Unemployed people don't respect working people's time. Come on, Miss Weedy Boo.
Girl, you got me cracking up over here. But I did something similar. But I was one that left after I burned him up.
Say what?
Well, he was in the shower, and I just happened to flush the toilet, and he got to holler, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. So I had to get him. I had to get him. So, but I was the one that left. I ain't have no children, so I could just as easily leave. I left the door open. But to get so anyone wanted his shit, they was welcome to it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Look at me. Look at me.
Like you just gave me the face.
Got him. Got him.
So what did he say after that?
Well, he had to find a phone to call me because the phone was mine too. He couldn't call me. And that was back when.
Oh wow.
That was before cell phones. So he had to find a phone to call me. You could at least let me the phone. No, it was mine. Everything was mine.
You better call Tyrone.
You know.
Call him. But you can't use my phone.
Right. Exactly.
Oh.
I left him the chair and the dinette set that he came with. Everything else was mine. So I like your style though. I like your style.
Miss Jazzy say, what did he do?
Just pissed me off. That was back when I was mean. That was back when I was
You said
mean.
when you was mean. Yeah, Thick Girl, these one of them stories that I said I would tell, and just today ended up being an opportune time to tell it.
That was that was back when I ain't take no shit, none. I I called my mother the night before. She called the U-Haul people. She showed up with my brother, her, and my cousin. When I told her, okay, he's gone.
They
Oh,
pulled
and my
up.
sister-in-law. Huh?
They pulled up with the truck.
Yep. Took everything. Everything. I was I was I was kind of hellion back then. I wish I was like that now sometime.
Well, we gotta settle down at some time. Let the children have it. Drea, she a hellion too. She said the last time I had to put a ninja out, I pulled out a few of his dreads and hit him in the head with the handle of my 38.
Oh,
What
I
you
like
over
that.
there doing?
No, somebody put in the comment that somebody should have had a taser, or you should have had a taser.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna give
getting
me
one.
one. I'm gonna give
I'm
me
about.
one.
I, I'm getting me a taser and some pepper spray. Spray him in the eyes first and tase him later.
I'm gonna give my daughter all that stuff when she move.
Mm-hmm. Keep all that stuff. Spray him in the eyes first and tase him after that.
I might cut you. I might cut you.
You know what? I got so many knives around the house. Switchblades around the house. Don't this little ninja don't fuck with me because he don't know where my knives are at.
Oh shoot! She said it all. He had a hole in my house. Oh,
Oh,
that's the ultimate disrespect.
oh no.
Don't bring nobody where I lay, honey. You better pay to take that hoe to the hotel or go over her house, but don't bring no other booty to lay on my sheets. Don't
Right.
disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that.
No. Mm-mm. They got to. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. That's some serious disrespect.
She said he sounded like my ex seriously because he would always try to tear up the apartment we shared together. And when he was mad with me, he would call me on my job to argue with me on the phone. Yeah, I'm trying to make my money. Just let me be. Let me be.
If I don't allow uh credit people to call me at the job, why am I gonna let a nigga call me at my job?
When I become single, I'm staying single for the rest of my life. Too many out here with mommy issues, insecurities, man in age of boys mentality. Not anytime I consider it, I book me a vacation.
Right.
After you tase him, kick him in the balls just for the hell of it. Oh, yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
She busy in the head of a rotary phone. Y'all crazy. He knew we had cameras, but he didn't think that I'd be looking at him when I'm at work. Oh, he ultimate
Yes.
disrespect. Oh, you tripping, player. You tripping. You tripping.
See, he done lost his damn mind. Oh, excuse me. Lost his damn mind.
And you act like we don't cuss around here. He lost his motherfucking mind.
Exactly. Exactly. Lost it. Ooh, Jesus. I was just stomping that dog. Oh, Jesus. Hollering, oh, Jesus, because I'm going to kill somebody. Oh, my God. No. No.
Here goes sassy, baby. That's killing time. A hoe in my house. That's too much. That's too much.
Exactly.
Don't bring no outsiders inside. Excuse me.
And
So before I close, y'all calling in. Y'all better call in. The piece of resistance. So that was like Fairbear, right?
Okay.
And this is like right before, that was like 20. When did the pandemic happen? 2020. Yeah.
29. Yeah, 2020. Yeah. March.
What is this? 2021. So then this time last year, 2020. So yeah, 2019. That was 2019, February 2019. We we broke up. So about November again, 2020, no 2019, he came over to my house about 11:30 at night unannounced. And called me, talk about I really want to talk to you. And I'm like, motherfucker, what?
By what?
What do you have to say to me? Can you come outside? Oh my God. So he asked me to come outside. What you want? And so he opened the car door so I could sit in the car and be warm because everybody knows I'm anemic. I miss you. You know, I'm sorry that we broke up like this. Can you believe that 10 months ago and 8 days and 37 hours and 15 seconds that you was kicking me out? I was like, you're your crazy
He got it down. He got it down to the
I know he did the months and the days.
he got it down to the hour, minutes, and seconds. Oh God. Oh God.
I said, no, sir. Okay. He was like, well, I got a new job. You know, I got a job. I wanted to make it up to you. And, you know, I'd like to take you out to dinner and whatnot. I said, well, sir, I have a team.
Yeah, what?
I said, well, I have a team that I don't know if you I got the time.
Right.
So, but in the back,
I'll try to fit you in my schedule.
So in the back of my head, I was thinking like, shit. Well, I really was thinking like, well, it's a free meal. The nigga at least owe me that. You know? You know?
Okay. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Let me get my just due. You know, let me pay you back. So I said, okay. And I sure he's talking to expensive restaurant, you know, moderately priced. I said, okay, fine. We'll talk about it. You know, I said, I got a team. You know, I'm out here dating. I'm in the field right now. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then he, well, yeah, you know, oh, I'm talking to other people too. I'll understand. Nigga, that ain't the way you get a woman anyway, saying no shit like that.
Right.
So
he's silly.
Yeah, very immature. So I was like, okay. So I was like, you know, we'll talk. And so I went back in my house. Can I get a hug? Like, you can't get all that, sir. Go on somewhere. Okay. So a day and a half later. Yeah, right. You ain't talking to nobody exactly. So I get a text from him, and it was a Cash App request for $5.
He's a you lying. Nah. He didn't do that.
I put the phone. I bet you I could probably still find it.
Oh God.
And I put the phone. I'm like, I was at work. I don't know. Okay, you know. And then I took it home, and I was like, well, was he? You know, I asked my neighbors because they have been familiar with him. I said, what does this mean? Is he trying to be cute? Because it was a Cash App request. It said in exchange for dinner at Fogo de Chao or Jar Grill. So I was like, is this a cute way for him to ask me on a date? Or I really didn't understand it, so I didn't answer.
Right.
It's
But how much was he asking for?
$5. $5.
But he
So
was gonna make you pay for the dinner or
no,
whatever.
he was requesting $5 in exchange for him taking me out to dinner.
Are you kidding me?
So I'm gonna be with you in a minute, Dre. So I didn't understand it, so I didn't answer. It was kind of weird. So next thing you know, the next thing he called and texted me. So you just gonna ignore my text? Well, no thanks to you. I needed some money to get to work. And so I was sending the request because I get paid this weekend. I'm gonna have $1,200. You know, he went off on me. And so I was like, motherfucker. I was like, first of all, it's not up to me to make sure that you get to work on time.
Right.
Like, didn't I just break up with you 10 months ago about this same shit? Now, if you needed $5 in gas money, that's what you asked for. I said, he was like, if it had been you, I would have gave it to you. I said, but I don't do tacky shit like that, just sending out cash app requests to random people. Because he was like, everybody I sent a cash app request, didn't nobody return? Didn't nobody look out for your butt? And I'm like, of course not, because you a tacky ass person. And if you needed $5, you ask for $5. You don't do send out cash app requests expecting for somebody to send it to you. I was gonna take you out to John Green. I was gonna take you out. I was like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I don't need it. And what I did, I sent the text to the young man. At the time, he was like, $5. That nigga tripping. We sat up there and laughed at the shit. Oh, Texas. Me and the young man laughed about that shit for a while.
$5.
Like you trying to get back in my good graces, and that's the way you act. He's nuts.
Yeah, he good nuts.
Yeah, I don't date much, Jam. Again, I said that man, I had known him since childhood. So I knew he was raised right. I know that.
Right.
For a fact. But I took it for granted that he had still grown up. He got
Lord have mercy. You're frozen.
I froze. I know I did.
Oh, okay.
So
Did you hear me
I
say
don't
that?
know. No.
Okay.
I froze.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Hey, Miss Drea.
Hey, don't do that. Y'all do that every time. Hey, y'all,
they don't know
sorry.
what you're talking about.
I'm finna make them go home. Uh, hey, y'all, sorry. Hey,
It
Miss
is what
Sweetie
it is.
Pooh. Girl, that's how these ninjas do. They mess up and then they want to get mad at you like it's your fault. Cause see, this one, the boy, now, see, he knew me like a book. He know I go to work, I come home, and I don't do nothing else. So he was a dog lover. And you kind of women know when the pattern change. You kind of know what's up. We just born with this intuition when we know something ain't right.
Right.
So he had got this dog that I had been telling him, don't get no dog. We got a little dog. We got a dog already, a little dog. So he went to get the dog anyway. Well, when he used to go to work and not be there a lot of time, I told him, I said, you have to do something else with this dog. So he took the dog to his mama house. So then I started noticing that like some nights he would decide that he wasn't gonna come home and then use the excuse, oh, I had to go home and take care of the dog. So this one particular night, this one particular day, I was at work and I just pulled up the cameras because he didn't come home that night. So I pulled up the cameras to see what time he was gonna pull up. Well, when I pull up the cameras, he was already there. So I worked in a call center. So I just kept had my little phone sitting on to the side. I see a car, and the way that the cameras was facing, like on the gate, but it was a way that you can park out of the view of the camera. So the girl pulled up and I saw him run outside and basically tell her to move her car. So I saw that. I got up, told my supervisor, I said, I gotta go, I got an emergency. So he was like, okay. So I called my homegirl on the way. I said, bitch, I said, I'm finna go to jail. She said, what's wrong? I said, this nigga got my bad, I'm saying the wrong word. I said, this fool got a female in my house. So she was like, what? So she said, what you want me to do? I said, meet me down the street from the house. This was about a 30-minute drive. It took me about 15 minutes to get home.
Right.
So we get to the store. I get in the car with her because I didn't want him to see my car pull up
Right.
because we had the cameras, like we had the monitor, so you could see everything.
Right.
So we get in her car. She happened to have a rental, because she had a wreck in her car. So she meet me down the street. We pull up and we go. We lived in a duplex, so it was like another house, another duplex house. So I had her to pull up and then go to the back like we was going over there. Came, snuck in by the gate where he couldn't see me. I turned the door knob real slow to where, to see if the door was locked. And the fool didn't even have the door locked. So by this time, I just bust in the door, walked through the front. Him and the girl sitting on the couch. Granted,
Mm.
I don't know what they had planned to do. She wasn't there long enough for the stuff to get the popping. So I didn't go after her because she don't owe me nothing.
Right.
He owe me. So
Right.
I said, oh yeah, really? This what you doing? You got this one in my house? So I asked her, I said, and who are you? And she was like, I'm Sierra. I don't want any problems. And I said, well, my problem ain't with you. I said, but you can leave out my house. When I tell you now, I do not believe in no woman putting their hands on no man. Because if that man hits you back, I'm sorry, he has a right to hit you back. I don't
Right.
have any sons, but if I did, I would tell them. Don't,
Right.
not saying you go and beat women, but you can't, women, we can't put our hands on these men because you never know when they're gonna hit you back.
You have to.
Right.
They might have to defend themselves.
Right.
Right. And I was so mad that I was mad enough that I was ready to take them licks. I wasn't gonna call the police on him. I was ready to take them licks. I went upside his head a couple times, slapped him in the face, and he gave me that look. He said, Andrea, don't hit me no more. I didn't hit him no more. I didn't hit him
Right.
no more because I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I respected him enough to not hit him again because he respected me enough to give me a warning and say, "Don't hit me again," because he was already weapon up. So I told him to get out. I was trying to tell you can do whatever you want to do to a man, but don't mess up that PS5. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't no 5 out then. He had a
Uh-oh.
PS3. Don't mess with that PS3. Oh, the 4, whichever one it was. I don't play that mess. So I was trying to tear that up. I lost about 4 pounds fighting with that boy trying to tear that thing up. He had it in his backpack, so I couldn't get a hold to it.
Couldn't get the
Pulled out a
backpack
couple of his
open.
dreads, and then that was the end of it. So the story is not that long because I could not get that backpack open because we was fighting over it. Yeah, I tried my best to get that backpack and I couldn't. And after he left, I called his mama and I called my mom and told him what I had done. I told his mama, well, we call him Miss Cookie. I said, Miss Cookie, I said, I know I was wrong putting my hands on your son. I said, but he ain't had no business bringing that female in my house.
Right.
So,
I'm sure she should have
that was
understood
the end of
that.
that. And then I called my mom and told her what I had did too.
I'd
She
have had
did.
them.
She was like, well, you ain't have to put your hands. She wasn't fussing at me or nothing like that. She was like, you didn't have to put your hands on him. I said, I know I didn't. I said, but he was wrong. She was like, yeah, he was wrong for that. She said, well, I'm just glad it didn't get out of hand because by the time I had started pulling his hair out, by this time he had them push me on the ground. the couch, so I couldn't get my hands free. The only thing I could grab was that gun. And my friend was like, Andrea, please don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. I can't get you out of jail. But I was just so mad, and I hit him in the head with the gun, and it was like after I hit him, that was when it just kind of
You
I
came
just
to
kind
the
of came
realization of where you was.
back to myself, and I was like, I can't. Me in jail, baby, that ain't gonna work, no man. So, but yeah, these dudes, they something else, and they'll get mad at you when they the one that done did wrong.
Right.
Because they nuts.
So,
Because they know. Mm.
Well,
very nuts. But yeah, so that was my little story. I got a couple of
thank-
more, but that's for another day.
that was funny. But if we do it, we'll probably do some more sharing members only or something like that, subscribers only. So I thank you for sharing. That was very interesting. That was very interesting.
Yeah.
I
You're
hope
welcome.
you
Yes,
got
it
somebody
was
better.
very interesting.
Huh?
Well, I
Even if
don't
it's
know,
just
not
you by
better.
yourself, that's somebody better. Okay.
I'm fine with that, baby. Cause I love getting up, being able to go whenever I want to go and do whatever I want to do and mind my business. So, but yeah,
Exactly.
I'll get my boys one day.
Now he coming. He coming. All right.
Clearly.
Uh,
All right, y'all. Well,
thank you,
oh,
love.
you're welcome. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Melody said, I've never owned a gun in my life. I'm 60 now. I think I finally need to purchase one. Look, I'm about ready to get up in that class and pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow. I got my little Foy car. She looked pretty on it, too.
Look, I'm a hothead. I don't need no guns. Because I know I'll be going to jail. That's why I say get me a taser and some pepper spray.
Something that might not kill you.
Huh?
Something that might
No.
not kill you.
Right. It's something that I won't be able to say that I'll kill somebody. I ain't going to jail. I ain't never been to jail. 54 years. I ain't had. I ain't going to jail this late.
Okay, thick girl, thick girl, thick girl.
Hey everybody. Well,
Hey,
Miss Weedy Pooh, I done had a
yeah.
taser. I done had 4 different tasers for about 3 years. They don't try you once you get a taser. You can't find somebody to
Okay.
damn tase when you get a taser. I be chasing my kids around when they get on my nerve like I'll tase your ass.
Oh, oh, they
Then run
get right
around the house.
then,
I
don't
ain't
they?
gonna tase them, but I damn sure get what I need to be done once I pull it out.
Right,
Crazy.
right. They get right.
So
Mm-mm.
I got a story like Drea, but mine's is the opposite. Nigga keep cheating. Think you gonna keep being stupid and dumb. Took my key back. So he called himself stealing it again. Okay, I got your ass. He come over the house, sneak in the door, whatever. Come and get naked in the living room. Come in the room, think he about to get him some. No, he in your spot right now.
Mm.
That's not what we gonna do. I told him, I say, but guess what? Look on the floor. At least I'm not trifling. You know I do protect myself. This nigga ran back and punched me in my damn eye. I said, let me tell you one goddamn thing. That first one, I might have deserved it. But if you hit me one more time, it's gonna be something up in this damn room. I don't care what you do to him, but I know one damn thing, you better not hit me again. So he started
Right.
fighting the boys. That's what you better do, cause I ain't playing them. We don't play them gun, nigga. I will shoot you with your own gun that's in my house. I don't do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, and then they tussling. Mind you, I told you he got naked in the living room. The dude in my room, he naked because we sleep. It, I'm talking about he beating this man's ass. And this dude says, after the fact, like a couple of days later, I wasn't gonna fight no man, no another man naked. I said, shit, he fought you naked. The hell you talking
Right.
about? You not gonna fight him because you naked. Child, please. I'd have forgot about me being naked.
It's
We'd have
Exactly.
so
been on fighting in
crazy.
that damn thing.
Exactly.
So after that happened or whatever, he get mad. My sister catches him walking. No, first I called my sister. She was on vacation. My other sister, she was on vacation. I'm the baby of the family. They had a family vacation in Myrtle Beach somewhere. I called her and told her what he did. She said, "Oh hell no! Trip over. That nigga done hit my sister." So she comes on her way back to DC. My other sister catch him walking across the street. She pulls up on him, almost hit him with the car. Jumped out the car and told him, "Don't you ever put your hands on my sister again." He said, "But you don't understand. You don't know what she did. I don't give a fuck what she did. Don't you
Right.
ever put your hands on my little sister again." He was like, "Man, all y'all crazy. Every last one of y'all." Yeah, but let's see if you ain't crazier. I guarantee you that.
Right.
And then there was
Exactly.
another time this nigga wanted to play with me. We went to pick my son. My son, I told y'all my son, he was premature. He came home when he was 4 months. So instead, he supposed to been coming with me to go, taking me to get the baby. But instead of that, he gives me the car and I go get the baby. In the process, it was a wall, right? In the hospital parking lot, the structure, they got all the little cement walls and stuff, dividers. Well, I accidentally was on the wall and didn't know it. So I went forward and I started hearing it scrape. So I thought if I go in reverse, I would be off the wall, but that didn't happen. So he had to scrape. He had the wall from the back of his car to the front of his car, the paint all the way down, a line of paint. It was a man in the parking lot. I was like, "Excuse me, sir. Can I tell my boyfriend that somebody sideswiped me?" He said, "You can tell him that, but you must hate the shit out your baby dad."
Mm.
So when I got home, I go to his house to pick him up. This nigga don't open the door, telling me he will come and get the car from my house. See, I felt bad when it first happened. Now you playing with me. I don't feel bad no more.
Right.
So when he got to my mama house, he saw his car. He was like, "Miss Ray, I told you, I knew your daughter was, I thought your daughter was crazy, but now I know she's crazy. She will tell me somebody sideswiped her. That is children's hospital wall on the side of my car." And I told him, "That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it. Don't you lie to me all the time." He's like, "See, that's what I'm talking about. She's crazy." Okay then, stop playing with me. We ain't had to worry about
Yeah.
that no more.
You
Okay.
crazy.
He ain't never
I
steal
love
another
these
key.
stories.
And I ain't never had to go knock on his door and he didn't open it again.
Right.
Well, thank you, thick girl, the house manager. Thank you for
Y'all
sharing.
good. Always, babe. Y'all be safe. And yes,
All
Miss
right.
Sweetie
You
Pooh, don't
too.
get no gun. Stick to the taser.
Yeah. I am. I am. I'm a howhead.
All right, y'all.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Miss Doreen.
Reed. Hey, Mr. Reed.
Hey, princess, how are you?
Okay, and are you
So,
feeling a little bit better?
no, I'm not feeling better. My voice is like getting worse and worse. Um, I just wanted to call in and make a suggestion. Maybe we can do a segment on online dating and the experiences that we women have gone through with these clowns that we meet,
Yeah,
because
I
I
don't
think
mind
it would
doing
be hysterical. I have stories, let me tell you, but I can't talk right now. But I think it would be fun.
I definitely take y'all suggestions and stuff, and I'm with the shits. We could do that. We could
All
definitely
right.
do it.
Okay, that's good.
I want you to
That's
I
get
hope you
better.
I
feel
know.
better, Mr. Reed.
I know. I love to talk and I can't talk. That's it. But anyway, I'll go back in the chat and we'll talk next time.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.
Huh. Well, let's keep prayers up for Miss Dorit.
Yeah.
But she been up and down sick for a while, and just like all these super bugs, you can't even shake stuff. It's like, okay, as soon as get done with something, they're harder to shake.
I'm
You get a
I would
24
be
hour bug. It's not a 24-hour bug. It's a
right.
yeah, you know.
I'm about to put myself up on self quarantine again. It's
Oh wow,
look,
wow.
everything they people be talking about how it's getting worse out here again. Is getting bad. Even though everybody's taking their shot, everybody getting sick with something else. Look, I'm
Well,
tired.
we could talk about that. I've been going back and forth if I want to talk about them, and the vaccinations and all of that, because it's been said all the time that uh just because you get vaccinated doesn't mean you won't get it. You could still get it, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm on the fence about that.
You haven't been vaccinated yet?
No,
Okay, them shots hurt. The first one,
I'm sure they do.
the first one, just made my arm sore. The second one had me sick for 2 days.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be down if I take it. I already can guarantee that I'm gonna be down for a while.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
very fragile, and I got my EpiPen. When they start talking about motherfuckers, you know, I
exactly,
was like,
exactly.
oh, okay.
Okay,
I'm not trying to die, trying to live,
right,
Y'all do
right.
a little bit more research, for my taste. I'll just stay inside. I won't party like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just praying that
And
um I don't get sick because then I'm gonna have a problem.
yeah.
And the police people at the hospital gonna have a problem too. I told me to get this shot.
Yeah, exactly. We might talk about it. I think I might do a members only about that. Look, why
Mm.
they get the shot? You still get it at now second. Oh yeah, she just had the second shot. Had the
Oh,
second shot
okay.
over to a week ago and still sick.
Oh, okay. That second shot is a doozy. Yeah.
So I just gave y'all another emoji.
Oh.
Yeah, I got another emoji. You're gonna have a minute. We'll talk, Miss Sweetie Pooh. I gotta figure out how
Mhm.
to get this thing going. So uh I just put another emoji in there. It's the reading glasses. And they say House of the Princess on the
Oh,
glasses.
okay.
Chances are less.
Okay.
Yes, slight soreness after said no issues, too many people down or without. I've heard from nurses and stuff that it's 50-50, or whatever. Oh, here she goes. She got all of the emojis up there. Yeah, you might have to refresh to see the new emoji. So I just put
Mhm.
another one up there. Yeah, somebody put a clown emoji up there earlier. You're supposed to put the court jest emoji now. Those are the clowns. Those are the clowns. And yes, we definitely have talked about some court justice today.
Mhm.
But I thank God for every experience. Some experiences I have to put on myself for not paying attention to the red flags and actually heeding to them. I
Mhm.
love too much and I love too hard. And I give of myself a lot when people don't deserve it.
Me.
And I don't regret being the loving person that I am.
Right.
but I regret wasting my time because I ain't got a lot of years left. God give us 3 score and 10. That ain't a lot left to love somebody,
What
because
you
I
say?
ain't.
3 score and 10.
Yeah, the Bible guarantees
Yeah,
us 3 score and 10. That's like 70.
70
I'm
years.
already halfway there,
Um, my mother beat that by women. Should be 88 in September.
No, yeah, yeah.
So
After that is God's grace. Look, Shay, I'm not going if what they heard. I will read my guidelines. Plenty of people have said it, and they still on a video. There's plenty of people talking about vaccinations. Okay, um, I can't go by hearsay. I go by what the fact is, and I just have to read my rights. They always scaring us with something. Um,
right.
it
But I
doesn't
wasn't
go
gonna
under
get
the
it.
guidelines of alarming people. Were you in love with him? I did tell him I loved him, and I did. I loved him, and that in love part was fleeting. I got
Yeah.
stories like this for days. Here, Coco Renee is back here before we uh
Huh?
get out here. Coco Renee slipped on in here with her blonde hair.
Girl, yes.
Hey, I know.
Been here for so much time.
Hey, welcome. Now I can't hear you. You're muted.
Hey, princess. No, how you doing, Weedy
Hey,
Pooh?
Hey, how you doing?
Look, let me tell you, I've been in this background for a long time, but I never entered the studio. Never.
Why not? You muted yourself. Muted yourself. You on mute.
unmute yourself, Coco. There you go. Well, you muted it again. There you go.
Uh, damn.
It keep muting and unmuting.
Unmuted.
This shit.
There you go. Don't press it too long. Just press it for a hot pow. You muted.
Muted.
That's good. That's good.
We hear Night Rider in the background or whatever's going on back there.
Am I still muted?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yes. You're just breaking up a little bit.
You can hear me?
Barely. Go back and come back in real quick and let's see what that works better.
God damn, I did.
Go out and come back in. And thank you again, BJ, for becoming a member.
Hey,
I
BJ.
appreciate you. Look, we shouldn't even have this many stories about these people. Could we have more than one love? I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Because especially, what if somebody passes away?
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, it's just different things. When people don't do right, God, yeah, I am gonna get that. I just got to make it smaller. Uh, um, I think what people don't do right, God allows them to be out of our life, and He will allow someone else to love us the way we
Yeah.
deserve to be loved.
Yeah. I think the big the big love of my life was years ago. Years ago. I love my dude. I love my dude now, but the love of my life was years ago.
Now that's a big one, thick girl. Sometimes we think we in love, but we really not. And I think that didn't happen much for me because it was rare that I got a chance to really experience that. But I do think sometimes we think we have more feelings for a person than what we really do. When the rubber meets the road, that's when you really find out uh if you really like somebody or not. Thank
Right.
you, BJ. Y'all make me feel good. Y'all making me feel good. Look, we're gonna do some fun stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna get these after darks going, talking with some sex workers. Uh, we're gonna have some things in the memberships. I gotta get the information put down. Sanitra's having a family and membership talent show. I know the prizes are up to at least $500 cash, but you got to be members of one of the families in order to participate. Okay. I never thought I would meet someone to love me back hard the way I love. Yeah, I love hard. You ready, Coco? Let's try it again.
Can
Yes.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So what's up with all these men trying to move in with us ladies, with us kids and stuff, and trying to eat off of us and live off of us? Like, what's wrong with them?
If you was homeless, would you care who you stayed with?
Nah.
The
Nah.
women with kids got food stamps and benefits and shit. I know she cooking. You know.
Okay, but it's sad though. Like it's sad. But I done took this little straggler in before. This was probably like 7 years
Ooh.
ago. I done took him in before. But then I took him in and then he had the nerve to be verbally abusive to me. And I done
What's
took
going
you
on?
in. Yeah, because him and his roommate done lost their place. I told him he can come stay with me, and then he want to call me ugly and black, talking about he don't mess with girls like me and all type of shit.
But you ain't
But your
messing
ass
with me
won't go
today.
nowhere.
Fuck on out of here.
Okay. Or the okay won't go nowhere. But that's one time that I was hoping that my dude cheated on me. Like I wanted him to be cheating on me so bad so this girl can come and get him and take him with her. But this dude would not leave me alone for nothing. Oh my God, he would not leave me alone. I'm ugly, I'm black, you don't deal with females like me, but you won't go nowhere. Dude, get the fuck out my house. Like, go. Then I tried to go downtown to see what I could do to get him out my house. They told me he was a tenant. I said, how's he a
Yeah.
tenant? So I said,
Okay.
because
Let
he
me
been
tell
in my
you
house for
something.
30 days.
I'm gonna tell you something. Here in the state of Illinois, in the city of Chicago, look, when y'all take in a dude, like, okay, if you want to let your dude stay with you, that's your business. That's on you. Or y'all, plan to cohabitate. That's something different. Okay. But whether it be your dude, I learned this from my family members or whatever, and dealing with them here in the city of Chicago. If somebody stayed with you 2 weeks consecutively, they live there. They start getting mail at your house. They have determined residency at your place. So now you can't get your mail here unless it's take care of. Okay. You can get one letter. Don't let them get no real letters to your house. Do not let them stay at your house consecutively.
Right.
I'm sorry if
Oh,
you staying
wow.
with me on the 11th day. I'm gonna need you to go find somewhere to stay for a couple of days, and then you might can come back. If not, they are a resident of your abode, and you have to legally evict them to get them up out your house. Meaning, you got to give them a 5-day notice or a 30-day notice or whatever, and you got to take their raggedy asses to court. Not your other answer is to threaten to shoot them or something like that. But
No, just tase him.
you got to do more
Okay.
than say. Because if you put their stuff out on the street, they could sue you for
Right.
wrongful eviction.
Right.
I'm in Milwaukee. I think that's the new law here too. So the
That's good.
homosexuals know what the
That's
rules are. They know how to play the game with your ass. So not only they're gonna beat you out your place, but then they're gonna sue you for your money to get them another place with their other hoe. I tell you, after that critic, that was the first time I've ever not to want to sleep with somebody, and I never set it up out of my mouth. Go find you
And you're not
somebody
lying because
else.
that's what she told me.
No, you know what? You make them want to leave.
Yep.
Um, pepper spray
Yep.
pepper
Don't that's
spray
what
'em,
she
and
told me. She
tase 'em.
said he's a tenant, so you have to file for an eviction. And
Yes,
Right.
Miss
Pepper
Davis,
spray
thank
'em and
you.
tase 'em. And the next thing you know, they want to leave.
Yeah, they know how to do that stuff. They call squatters' rights.
Mm-hmm.
In Texas, they only have to been at your house for
well,
48
finally, he
hours.
finally
Damn.
got out.
Oh. Oh, 48 hours?
That's what she's saying. New York is a common law state, 50-50. I wouldn't want to stay at some place where I'm not wanted. Well, if you ain't got
Right.
no place to stay, then that's why ain't nobody living with me that I didn't birth. I don't even care if I birthed, I kicked them out too. This is why they can't take shoes off in my house. Yep, if they don't know nothing else, they know them eviction law.
Right. Exactly.
That's why you don't let them spend the night. Period. You get up
Yes,
and leave
but I'm
food
to
on
the
the bill.
point now.
Ooh, wait, Jazzy, cutthroat. She said you can't even spend the night. Go ahead and do the walk of shame, sir.
Mm-mm.
She been talking about tasing all night. I got a taser too and pepper spray.
Yeah.
California is 2 days as well. We need to put these
but
laws
but
up.
he finally got out.
Okay. Because that's the only, without killing them, um, you hurt them just enough. And they want to leave then. They don't know what you're gonna do later on.
Yeah.
I don't go to court for you to come stay. I was cold blooded when I was singing. Yeah, cold blooded.
I was, oh my goodness.
She said, "Sir, you have to do the walk of shame. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Change your clothes. And you
So
can come
you
back and take me to breakfast.
can't even spend the night in Texas, man. You can't even spend the night because
I
ain't taking no chances. I ain't taking no chances because you might get stuck in my house for 2 days.
Right.
And now you would.
I'm glad that nobody I've ever dated, like, I've had some issues, but as far as you just really getting up out my house, I'm glad I ain't. Talking about I stay here. No, the hell you don't. Like, and anybody that did stay with me, like when we left, they left. Wasn't none of that.
Okay.
Right.
They get tired of me first. I get to acting a whole ass. I don't want to fight with you no more, bitch.
And I think he knew that. I think he knew the eviction law too.
Songbird says change all the locks on all doors as soon as they step out the door. Yes, give him ass some green Kool-Aid with a couple of shots of antifreeze, and he'll leave by way of the corner.
I like Miss Drea.
Okay, because that's where I'm at now. Ain't nobody spending the night. Ain't nobody spending the night.
I pay this
nobody. I don't even want to sleep with nobody.
Man, it's okay.
I've been single for 6 years, and I don't even.
Go ahead. You messed up. I can't hear you.
2 days.
Well, anyway, I think it's okay if you're dating someone and they have their own place, not like false flogging, like I've been a victim of, where it's their place and they have a place to stay. It's okay to let them, spend the night or something like that, because if you on that 2 day clause. Okay. Um, they can come spend the night if you know that you can come over there and spend the night. You know,
Mhm.
they got a place for you to come to.
Right.
Other than that,
Well,
if
I
he
have to go,
starts,
Princess. I have company now. They just walked in the door.
okay. Well, thank you for calling in. We wrapping up soon anyway. All right. All right, bye. It's some red flags going on now. Like if somebody, is elusive about where they work at, if he's elusive about where he stays, if he's
Hmm.
elusive about answering the phone, just those basic things, he's most likely a homosexual. That's one thing. But he might be married or got a girlfriend.
Right. 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 Right.
Those are some red flags. Only one man spent the night with me since I left my ex fiance, and I was single for 3 years before then. You got to make sure. Yes, they got their own spot. I'm not the one. We not the two. I live in New York. You're gonna get out of my house. Better not say no. You got a chance to leave peacefully. Yes, I have boundaries. If you just wham bam scram, you ain't spending no nights, sir. Good night. We finna wrap it up. Yes, thank you. We finna wrap. You ain't finna miss nothing. If he get mail at your house, fill out a change your address for him and move and let know. Yes, I love it. I love it. All the red flags. Okay,
Right.
I'm finna close out, Miss Sweetie Pooh. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
I thank you for your service every song. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you in class on Thursday.
Right. Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, thank you for being yes. Black Diamond, I need you to DM me the or one of the knights in shining armor. Give him the link to the group chat. So email me or inbox me so you can have the link to the group chat. And we need to have a moderator meeting. We ain't have one like all month, so we're gonna work on that ASAP. Um, address change. So this was fun. I'm coming down a little bit. I know I'm gonna sleep good tonight, hopefully. After partaking and playing with y'all. I still got all this food left. But it's okay. Maybe I'll take it for lunch tomorrow. Thank you, Drea. Again, if you're not a member, even if you're watching this on the replay, membership is important. We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff. We're going to do the workout plan. I'm gonna put out this stuff in the walking group. I'm gonna have to get in touch with the people that are prince and princesses, kings and queens. I'm surprised, y'all. I got some, y'all. So I'm gonna need your personal information. I'm gonna do a Google form so y'all can fill it out as well, so that I can send you out any paraphernalia and the information that I owe you for being a top tier member. I really do appreciate you. We're gonna start the workouts. I'm gonna see if the girl can come in tomorrow. That's gonna lead meditation on Sunday. Uh, will she come into the Potomac chat tomorrow, and we'll talk about that. I'm excited, the yoga and everything else. So we're still bringing things together. Thank you, Lauren, and trying to make it all come into fruition. Also, Sister Sinitra. I'm about to upgrade. Yes. Sister Sinitra. Again, she's having a talent show. I wasn't watching the live yesterday fully to get all of the understanding, but she told me about it and I got to get it written down. Oh, just watch the replay. She's having a talent show and she's going to take videos and everything. Whatever talent that you have, you're going to participate with her, but it's all members only in her channel, but she's opening to members only of our choosing in our channel. So I have to get that information down, and I'm going to put it in the chat. So when I get the information, y'all can participate in the talent show. It's a cash prize. It's a cash prize of at least $500 in prizes and cash. Everybody's still adding to it. So I think it's going to be good. I think right now the top prize is $250, and it might be going up. So if you're talented, go ahead and get in it to win it. Just talk to me, and then I submit my memberships to her to let her know who's participating. Yes, Queen B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're welcome for the ranch. Okay. Come and join. Thank you, Sassy. Tracy, I love a good talent show. And it's going to be pretty much like Apollo style. Like if you suck, you got to go. You got to go. Okay. So we're going to tell you you suck. So it's going to be some good fun and some good humor and everything like that. Also, yeah, I'm gonna need y'all information. So I did it on Fitbit. I love my Samsung better than my iPhone, so I don't have any problem doing the Walking Club on Samsung Health. But instead, I'm gonna do it on Fitbit because it's universal amongst all technology users. But you do not have to have the Fitbit watch in order to participate. Just as long as you have the app, you can participate. You can log in stuff or whatever, and your phone does certain things. Yoga. I'm interested in which tier do I need to participate back. It says meditation. So let me look. I think that's a baron and baroness or something like that. Let me look real quick. I'm a member of both. You got you on my other my phone is charged. Thank you. So that y'all can see that I can't sing. Hey Ty. Oh good. I just started wearing a Fitbit. So then we'll have yeah, I think I might do both though, because I love my Samsung Health. It's easy. And do everything so that we can have motivation between all of us and try to build up our walking ability. Both shots. It was hurt for 2 days. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Because I don't get a chance to, it doesn't show me right off what my, I have to go in the roundabout way in order to see what the perks are. That's the third tier. The $9.99 tier is the one with the meditation every week. And then you'll have access to After Darks as well. Yeah, that's gonna be lit. And then I have other few surprises. If you want further exercise, then you do the $14.99, and we'll have the weekly workout and all the nutrition and all of that stuff. But the basic $9.99 is the one with the yoga. You want to hear me bust a note? Maybe. You were sitting up there in the Instagram live earlier. I gave you woo 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 woo. I'm not gonna get in the talent show though. I really enjoyed this thing. Thank you. Thank you. You really can say it. I like that. It looks like I have to get on like someone won't allow. Okay, no. We have the look up there in the blue. It's pinned in the chat in blue. Just click on that. It's up there. And just click on the link. I made it easy for everybody. Is your personal email in the description? Yes, it is. And everybody else is info at hausoftheeprincess.com. That's my email. Thanks. I'm going to see you. I'll start with that. Okay. I appreciate you. I need to get a Fitbit. I may get it. I may not. But they said the Fitbit app, because I did my research the other day. Fitbit app works with or without the watch. You can use it without the watch. That's just, it counts your steps and does a few things more personal, whatever. I don't remember hearing Eminem on your IG. I leave my teacher alone. You petty. He was looking for the light. Wow. That was our sound check. Thank Thank you, Kathy Colbert. Thank you very, very much for becoming a member. Thank you very much. I might sing one day, like I said earlier. I might I know I gotta get me a voice trainer because I gotta get my voice back in. So I used to could sing really, really, really good. Um I could damn near whistle. I could whistle like some of those Mariah Carey notes I can hit. I could hit. I can't hit them as good as I could when I was younger. Also, weight plays a factor in that, covering up your diaphragm with all those cookies and shit. Um, and just older, my voice is just not what it used to be. Um, I I have a very huge range. I could go low, but I can also go very high. I could go from tenor to second soprano, but I'm naturally an alto. So, I can sing a ditty. I can mimic things really good. So, I'm thinking I'm going to. I've officially put it on my bucket list. I've always wanted to sing stuff, but I get, excuse me, anxiety and stage fright really, really bad. So I am going to re-record a song, remake a song. I may come out with an original song. So what's great about me being an engineer, learning to be an engineer, I can sit at my home also. I have all of the technology and everything I need basic to record a song if I wanted to do sitting right here, just like I'm looking at you. So I'm happy about that. So we'll see as the end of the year goes how that'll go. But I have a vision, so we have to see if it's God's will. I take voice lessons too. I can play piano just a tad bit by looking for my vocal key with a flashlight. I'm now talking to the tenor and third soprano. Okay, okay, okay. I get nervous too. I don't know why, because I never stop talking. Yeah, but talking be so much different from singing, especially singing on key. Drink some rum. Look, my mind will go blank. I have to tell y'all a story one day. Yeah, it's a quick one, but when I was younger, I tried out for American Idol, the very, very, very first one, and I choked, and I knew I was choking while I choked, but we had no idea that back then they was putting people on camera like they're saying really, really, really bad was making it to the next round. I just knew a girl was cursing. She was like, I know good goddamn on well. I sing better than her. And you sing better than her. And like we was singing in the green room. We was getting down on it. I was doing Tina Turner with somebody. We met Nigel Lithgow at that time. Didn't know who he was. Like they have some tapes of me somewhere 20 years ago in American Idol land of me in a green room, get ready to audition for American Idol cripple in one leg. Okay. But I didn't have no crutches and nothing. I was just determined I was gonna be there. And I thank God that I didn't choke bad enough for them to put me on camera. Well, I wouldn't have choked 2 or 3 times anyway, but I didn't choke bad enough for them to put me on camera like that. And one of the girls that sang horribly, they put her in the next round, and she actually made it to TV sounding like shit. So yeah, I have all kind of life weird stories in the land vocal evaluation. Oh wow, that's why I had no sense. Stage fright chokes me either way. Yes. Oh wow, I did too in New Orleans. It was a season Fantasia one. I knew I wasn't gonna make it though. My best guy friend tried out, so I did it just because I was with him. I auditioned for American Idol. Yeah, all right, all right. I'm always nervous when we have to leave, but once I get over the beginning, then I open up the book. Those people act. That might be something after Sinitra does her talent show, but that might be something for us to do over here. We could do like an American Idol style competition, and the prize will be you get to record and we make you a record. So that might be something fun to do. That might be fun. That's a prize. Thank you, Egypt. So yeah, that might be something to do over time when we get the house money up and everything. And yeah, fly out, you do a recording, we write you a song. And I know some like real producers, like some real producers, um, and get you just a song. So yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm gonna get at least me 1 or 2 songs before I go up out of here. I always try to give me the audition set. They'll never embarrass me. It's so sad at me in the chat with everyone who loves everyone. I enjoy you guys. Oh, thank you. The producer told me I was singing the shit out of doing that theatrical. Oh, you like that, Lauren? So yeah, that'll be something to put on the list, on the bucket list for the Royals. So I got to get some other things going on for y'all and get some other things in the bucket in the trash done. So yeah, I will definitely put that in mind. That might be fun. Like I'm a show tunes type of girl. I got like everything. I'm crazy. But look, we finna get up out of here. I gotta do some things, and then I got school in the morning. That's something you would enjoy. Yes, we have 3 judges. It's a no for me, dog. Do something like that. So, yeah, I think that's all the announcements. What we say we can't call them church announcements. The Palace News. Well, the Palace News. Oh, what is that? I can't even think. Where you have the reader, the scribe comes. The scribe comes and delivers the message. Yeah. Yeah. I'll look into that to see if we can do this. I'm trying to do this deal with get to meet Young Jock next week. So yeah. The crier. Yeah. The town crier. So yeah. The local crier news described. So yes, other than that, I think that's everything that I could think of. You know, we'll be in the house tomorrow at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 on Pacific time tomorrow. Um, let's do a karaoke night. Now that I can do, and I'll definitely be members only. Excited about this journey with you. Thank you. I love karaoke. I'm trying to do a karaoke night in person, like for real. But I definitely can do karaoke night. Oh, that's easy. Advance, see y'all have us walking in the office tomorrow. So yeah, I'll put that on the agenda. I will. We're gonna have a meeting, the members only meeting and stuff. So trying to let this week go by and part of next week so I can get these kids up out of here and under control and they'll throw all their parties and whatnot. So, with that being said, I think that's everything. I thank y'all for coming in. Yes, we're about to turn out the lights in the castle. The cool beverages are running thin and they're running dry. So you got to go get you a refill. Go have you a nice night. You might have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Again, thank you for the membership. Please stop. If you haven't liked this video, don't be lazy, okay? Because you ain't going to do it later. So stop and do it now, okay? Look down, or if you're on your phone, just press the little X on the chat and press the like button and then click back into the live chat, okay? Like this video on the way out. Please subscribe to me so you can continue to see a good content so I can get all up in the algorithms because that's where I like to be, all up in your algorithms. Press the notification bell so you can know whenever I'm going to be live. And you press all, it'll let you know everything that's going over here in the House of the Princess. And again, this is Princess AV, where I'm 50% righteous. I'm also 50% ratchet. I thank you for coming home, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Oh yeah, about some Royalty Beauty Brands. We love you. Bye-bye. Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.